Hello. How we doing, guys? "50-50 N-words blue or green?" You're actually wrong. You thought, bitch. Oh, not to be like aggressive. ESCOFFIER time? What the? Bro said, what the fuck? I know, imagine that. Crazy, right? Guys, I want sugar so bad right now, so I got some blueberries. It's not the same though. Having a sugar addiction is a hard life. And trying to get over that sugar addiction is even harder. I was gonna say watch N wearing black. Yeah, well, you didn't say it, so it doesn't count. Hey guys! Hey Era. Hey everybody. How we doing? I see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Well. ESCOFFIER is coffee now? I'm on coffee. Or like a latte. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play in English today, by the way. That's my plan. That's the plan, guys. That's the plan. How we doing? Hope you all are doing good. I have resin to spend before we start anything. So, oh my gosh, hey! How are you? Hope you're doing well. Whipped cream, some sweet syrup, cookie crumble inside? No, let me tell you what I want. Wawa has this latte that's called buttery caramel cream. It's a buttery caramel cream latte. And Emma and I got it like every day when he was here. And I want it so bad right now. That or like an iced caramel latte type beat, you know? I'm a caramel kind of girl, if you couldn't tell. Besides MC, well, yeah. Should I have my PC back next week? How long has it been, Faku? I don't remember. I don't remember. And hi from Eve. Hi, Eve. I hope Eve's stream is going well. Came to say goodnight. Goodnight, Em. Eat well. Eat well. Yesn't? Since Saturday? Oh, it's almost been a week? That's crazy, dude. That actually really sucks. To say the least. Also, you guys, I did some, artifact stuff yesterday when I was not streaming. Let me show you what I got. This is ass, but I have it. This is ass, but I have it. This I used the elixir thingy for. Hey Godsword, I'm good. How are you? World quest? Slay. They're killing characters? Yo, let them live. I'm gonna love ESCOFFIERs. I'm excited. I'm hype. And this is also... Wait, this is not what I wanted. Anyway, you know what I heard? No leaks, of course. But you know what I heard? This might be a scam. This artifact set might be a fucking scam. And you know why? Because, like, as usual, if you're using Farina, this set is, like... Like, what the fuck? What am I using my artifact elixirs on this shit for? I'm pissed. Not really. But whatever. Yeah, work in progresso. Exactly. Miss you, Empire will be here one day when I fuck up my sleep schedule. Don't, Keep your sleep schedule good. Maybe I'll start streaming earlier one day. You never know. Watch HSR 3.3 live stream? No. I haven't seen any other Hoyo related stuff besides Genshin. Chi-Chi unbenched? Bro. It's okay, Waffle. Don't worry. Is fashion time? I mean, that's fair. Oh, wait, I did something else. Hold on. Let me show you, because this is the other thing I did. I got Veresa on this set. One of them I crafted. I think it was this time. No, it couldn't have been. Was it this timepiece? Wait, I actually don't remember. But regardless, I got her on this set, and I think she's doing more damage than she was on Codex. So that's good. That's a plus. I'm so fucking bored of Farina. Throw her away. Just kidding. That's mean. I love Farina. What's so good with the set? Honestly, which one? Made us farm for nothing. I'm saying. Like, what the heck? Speaking of this plunge set, Dahlia time maidens or this? Wait, I gotta pull him up. Give me a sec. Took me long enough. Chill, bro. I'm just existing. Wait, hold on. Pulling up Dahlia. Hey, Percy. Okay. This is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Let me see what Maidens looks like. Maidens beloved. Nah, I think you do this set. I think this set looks better than Maidens. Because obviously, like, a Maidens is pink like his hair, but it's not the same shade of pink. I think this one fits better. The cryo set, what's good with it? This one? Wait, pause. Where'd my Chichi go? This one? I think it's gonna be good for Skirk. Skirky worky. I'm in the chat, but I have a quick question. If you could choose a character to get a rework, who would it be and why? And what would you suggest? A rework? Yo, Child needs a shorter cooldown on his E if he's gonna stay in the state the whole time. I feel like his drawback is too high. IMO at C0. Some people are gonna be like, but that's what I think. Let me see. Is there anybody else that I think should get a rework? Yo, any character that is split scaling, change that shit. Otherwise, I don't know. I think everybody else is fine for what they do, I guess. For the most part. I think. Off the top of my head, at least. I think. The animators worked harder than usual on this one. Oh, I'm hyped. Think it's a little coat putting her on MH because of Farina. I'm 100% sure she'll be better off with the new set. Beta is only on phase 1. That is true. That is true. Let's see what happens, shall we? I want to be able to use this new set. Otherwise, what the heck is the point? But there is a possibility that Mara Chaussee might be the winner. It's just for one character as of right now. Yeah. Did I pick a character that you have a skill issue? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. I don't think. I am gonna do her quest in English. I'm so excited. I'm glad it's voiced. Make Diluc's punch attacks fit better with Shanyun? What do you mean? Aren't they pretty good? Oh my gosh, Slave Tabin, welcome home. I'm so proud of you. Oh, Venti? Yo, that's actually very fair. They need to buff him a little bit, you know? Like, make him do better against heavier enemies. He's kind of getting fucked. That's a very good point. Apparently the event is also voiced in English. I saw that as well, except for one character. Which is so great, because I love the characters that are in this quest so much. Okay, just in case, though, right now, guys, I need to do some stuff, okay? Just to see what I got going on. Also, low-key, guys, I'm getting tempted to pull for ESCOFFIER's weapon. What are our thoughts on that? How many wishes do I even have? Wait, maybe don't answer that until I look at how many wishes I have. 600 wishes saved is insane. Navia and ESCOFFIER in 2 different quest lines. My heart can't take it. Real. Fuck it, we ball, but you guys don't understand. Like, I'm not spending money on this game anymore. Like, pack money. And I want Skirk and her weapon. So, low-key, this is a bad idea. Like, a really bad idea. If I'm being completely honest with you. And I think you guys know it, but you don't want to admit it. Because you want me to pull. Because that would be fun for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm speaking the real truth right now. Yo, I got some pieces with hella attack percent on them. Holy. Okay. Okay. Wait, but I don't even need that much crit rate. I have to remember that. This is literally Marshall. Like, let's relax. At 60 pity guaranteed, let me get her. You got this, cat. You got this. I lost my ass so hard to ESCOFFIER. Wasn't it not that bad? Don't let the devil tempt you. I mean, like... This is where we do nothing but bad ideas. It's a bad idea, but it's gonna be worth it. It's like a really good weapon. No? Like, really good. Okay, but Janssen's already got her weapon. Why would I pull this weapon for ESCOFFIER and then give it to Janssen? That don't make any sense. Make an alt account to pull for characters I would never otherwise. It's full for Cryo and Geo, though. Honestly, that's a good idea. I only have 108 wishes, you guys. What if I get lucky, though? Cryo Resonance also grants 50% crit rate. Wait, you're right. So basically, I should not go for any crit rate on my shit. Wait. I'll throw a chungla at you. Wait. Let me check this shit. Like, I think we should get this. Hey, Speeder. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Wait, what's my pity on the weapon banner? Deadass. I feel like I did a 10 pull. Almost borking. 20. I have 20 pity. Save for Skirk and her weapon. Do a few singles to satisfy the gambling addiction. No troll, get the weapon. I'm in a deep wool hole. Won't you join us? Nah, bro. I have an account. It exists. It just hasn't been touched in like a really long time. Do you want to get another verdict? I really don't, actually. That's a good point. Like, if I got verdict here, I would be really hurt. I would be really hurt. Actually, that's a really good point. Oh, stay strong for Skirk. Devin. I just pulled cause fork, that's fair. How about I do 10 pull? I'll do 10 pull. And if nothing happens, if I don't get anything, then I'm not pulling anymore. But if I get something, then at least it was early. Okay? You're right, Yasuo. How does Ito look with verdict? I don't know. Probably goofy as hell. I'll do one. I'll do one. Guys, I already have a verdict, though. I'll do 1 10 pull. Okay, nah. This is my sign. This is my sign. We're not doing it. Okay, just in case, I'm gonna keep farming these also for Varesa. This artifact set. More Star Glitter, easy, true. Oh, wait, actually, I am curious to know how many wishes I have from Star Glitter right now. 80? That ain't bad. Don't half commit, I'm half committing. Skirk C6 when? I wish I had that kind of money, man, for real. Go all the way to the 5-star? Yeah, give me the money and I'll do it. Go ahead. Don't be scared, Dark. Don't be scared, bro. You want to see something happen? Pull out your wallet. Because I'm not doing it. My goofy ass friendship team, bro. Skirk will thank you. She better, bruh. Hi, Desiree. Yeah, we out here. Saving for unknown god. If you don't have 1,000 wishes by the time she comes out, imagine how much that Esco skill would do with a fork. Chill! Hi, Heath. Thank you for the reset. Wait, I have to open up my Streamlabs. Give me a second. Give me a second. Heath, thank you so much for the resub for 45 months. Heyo, welcome in. How you doing? I appreciate you. She doesn't seem like the thank you type. I agree. Coming back for Skirk, I just don't believe you. I just, like, don't believe you. I have her on Shenhe's weapon, which Emma told me is pretty good still. It's fair, Dark. Was hearing the Sweet Lolly's house music theme while I was on my way home and I was thinking about you. Oh my gosh. I love you, Tevin. Believe when you see it? Yeah, exactly that. I will believe it when I see it. I will believe it when I see it. After I spend my resin, I'll start ESCOFFIER's quest, by the way, for those of you wondering. I've never seen this before. Your whole party, this is so foreign. Bro, my friendship team. You like? Look at her. If you want Skirk, I'm not even kidding. If you want Skirk, you need to pull this girl. Otherwise, you're super fucked. Like, religiously fucked. I only pulled the fork because I lost 50-50 for Verdict. Now Caesar, R1, ESCOFFIER, and Navius saved my alt. Damn. I mean, that is a strat. Hey, Steph. Hopefully work's going well. I'm gonna jump into my car. GG. It's just because my Veresa, I feel like she's built pretty well. ESCOFFIER is pretty strong. Basically, 3 out of the 4 of my friendship team are built. The only one that's not is Aoife. Aoife's got troll stuff on him. Yeah, 50% damage potential lost. Oi. Oofies. Oofies, oofies, oofies. That ain't cool.
A little amuse bouche.
A little amuse bouche. Like what? I can't wait to see what her story quest is like. I feel like it's gonna be so silly. Do you guys recognize this music, by the way? All of the songs that I'm playing are from the from the latest release, Genshin release, music release. Yo, okay. Can make Skirk work with Amber and Lisa. Imagine. Listen, I would be down, Dark. I would be so down. Why did that happen? Okay. Oh, nice, Faku. Wish Eva had some off-field stuff. Mid-air pew-pew is fun, though. I wonder if I'll ever actually build a team around him. Right now, I kind of doubt it, but I guess you never know. Listening to the album so much lately. The music from the volcano is gorgeous, right? So good. Super addicted to the event today. I'm glad it was capped or else I just kept going. I do want to do the event ASAP. But I want to do ESCOFFIER's story quest to get it over with first. Not get it over with, but like, you know, so I don't actually turn it into Emily's story quest part 2. Okay, beat. Fuck! I mean, it's like okay at best. Whatever. Want Aoife to pair with Odoran? Yeah, I think he can. Basically, like Odoran, Farina, I don't know what else he does, to be honest, but I feel like those characters can work, no? I forgot it's a management sim, guys. I forgot that the event has to do with a management sim. I'm gonna be so addicted. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love management sims. Also, guys, you know those like goofy ass, like let's say you're like playing a game, like a free game, like on your phone, and it gives like ads for like other like free games that give you a fuck ton of ads. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you guys get the vibe I'm talking about, right? Today I was playing Sudoku on my phone, and that app has so many fucking ads. All I'm trying to do is like play with my little numbers on the board, and it gives me an ad. That's beside the point. Today, it gave me an ad for, what was it called? Also, Aaron, thank you so much for the 17 months. If it in not trouble, can you look at my ESCOFFIER? Of course I can. Of course I can. But let me look up this ad real quick. Hold on. Not ad, app. Sorry, it's a game. It gave me an ad for this game called Goods Sorting. And I shit you not, the ad came up like 3 times. It scratched my brain so hard that I had to download it because it's one of those games where you like sort shit on shelves. It's like oh, you gotta get 3 in a row to clear this, blah, 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 blah. But it's with, like, you know, like, groceries and shit. And I downloaded it, and I played it for, like, 30 to 40 minutes on my couch today. Maybe even an hour. I don't know. I would have to ask Emma, but, like, they got my ass. How did I get to that point? I don't remember. A battle version of the Natlan theme for the Art Conquest is a banger and a half. Real. Picked a random track from the latest Genshin release to play the other night, and it was the track from the 6th Soaring event cutscene last patch. I'd cry. Also, sorry, I know you guys hear Mama barking. He's barking at somebody walking by. Allison, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Event's so good and a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm so hype. This is why I go offline when playing these types of games, because fuck ads. Can you go offline on an iPhone? This is the first I've heard something like that in my life. Dead ass. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to pull up Aaron's account. Raid Shadow Legends. And just wants to work at a supermarket? No, I really don't. I really don't. No, it's literally called... Wait, will airplane mode work? Be so serious, because won't it just connect to my Wi-Fi? It's called goods sorting. I'll show you guys. Wi-Fi and data? But what if I'm on a Discord call? Mamo, dude, chill. Dude, they want me to fucking spin for an ad. Get the fuck out of here. This is what it looks like when you open it. And you literally play. Like, how can I show you guys what this would even look like? Good sorting. Hold on. You seen the Star live stream? I have not. I have not. Wait, did you guys see Overwatch is doing a collab with Street Fighter? This is the game. This is the game. Hold on. There really is, Sky. It's so bad. And usually I ignore them, but this one got me. Where you have to, like, sort the shit on the shelves by, like, matching fucking stuff. And normally I ignore them and I'm like, aha, this is just like another ad stupid game. But this one I was like, fuck, I just gotta do it. I just gotta do it. Hey Jordan, welcome in. How are you? Tell me which skin Kiriko is getting. I don't remember. Do you guys just want to see? I'll show you. I know that Chun-Li is gonna be Juno. Overwatch, Street Fighter collab. You guys want to see the trailer? I'll just show you real quick, because some of you guys might actually enjoy it. It's pretty cool. I really like the trailer. They did a really good job with it. But Kiriko is getting a skin, though. I just don't remember which one. I know a lot of people were pissed about, like, who got what skins, because it would have been a really good opportunity to give some different characters skins, but they did give a lot of the popular characters skins as usual, unfortunately. But Juno and Kiriko are both my mains, so, like, they're really trying to take my money. They really are. Hey, Sky. These stupid ones from Mafia City or ones where ads are, like, not real to the actual game. Yeah. Yeah, I get a fuck ton of those ads. It's terrible. Yeah, right, Jordan? ESCOFFIER is really cool. Watching Mission Possible again. Oh, nice. Shumi Rares for playing the Goddess of Victory Nike. The character designs are overly horny for no reason other than Goonerbait, but I swear the story for the game is peak. You're not the only one that plays in this chat, I'm pretty sure. It's okay. Oh wait, I'll do this screen so you guys can see the whole thing. The trailer is really good, IMO. I really like what they did with it personally. Sorry if you guys aren't Overwatch players. Oh wait, let me turn it up a little bit. Juno looks so cute. Imagine, Aaron. You were back in college? I heckin' love Overwatch. Juno, she's been out for a while now. Maybe like within the last year or so. Accretion, welcome in. Or Lucy, I should say. This collab is pretty sick though, all things considered. Here's the Kiriko skin. She looks sick though, don't lie. Hanzo is Ryu, yeah. Sigma looks fucking dope. And then like this is all the skins on this screen. Juri Kiriko goes hard, right? She looks sick, I think. Cammy using a gun. Yeah, 2 collabs in 1 season. They're collabing like crazy, which personally, like, I don't know. This is 8 skins, right? So this is probably going to be expensive as fuck. Yeah, we're going to do a ESCOFFIER story quest today. I am stalling just a bit, but we will. We will be doing it. You love Street Fighter? Time to get into Overwatch, baby. I'm gonna jump on Overwatch. Let's fucking go. Winston's clearly an epic skin. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Back to Genshin, guys. Back to Genshin. All right. We're gonna look at Aaron's. You said ESCOFFIER, right? Right. I'm pretty sure that's what you said. Yeah, okay, cool. Level 90, 1800 attack, 16 EM, 70.5 to 228.1. Holy crit ratio with 168.7 energy recharge. Good ratio, good ER. I'm not sure about the attack. I don't know what her attack threshold is and how much she should have. You have her signature, level 90 R1. Oh, it does look really nice. It looks really nice. Yeah, I do want Skirk Luffy. How about you? And then we have 4-piece Golden Troop, W, crit rate, energy recharge, crit damage, and HP % on the flower. This is pretty solid, pretty good. Crit rate, crit damage, EM, energy recharge, nice feather too. Attack timepiece, 15.6% crit rate is disgusting. Crit damage, HP, and energy recharge, wow, bruh. With a cryo goblet, defense, energy recharge, crit damage, and crit rate, nice cryo goblet. And then a crit damage circlet, crit rate, attack %, attack, and HP. She looks really good. C0. Oh my god, her constellation is so cute. You're kidding me. And she's double crowned already. 6, 10, 10. That's insane. Nice, dude. She looks really good. She's really, really good. He's Jesus. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Wow. She's slaying the house down. She scales with attack. Hey, Rico. Let me check mine. I mean, honestly, mine's doing okay. She's just missing out on all that crit damage, you know? Yours looks really nice, though, Aaron. Wait, let me double check what I got here, guys. I feel like she's doing all right. I feel like she's doing pretty good, all things considered. Hey, T-Box. Okay, did I do everything that I had to do before we started the quest? I think I did. Well, let me go to my teapot really quick, actually. Hey, Little. How we doing? Hey, DK. It is about to be story time. Yes. I'm just going to my teapot to grab my friendship, and then we're going to start ESCOFFIER story quest. This realm. I'm already at friendship level 3 with ESCOFFIER and Aoife. But I feel like in the beginning, it goes so fast, and then obviously, as you keep going, it takes more XP, so it's like plateaus for a while. But it feels so good in the beginning. Gotta farm for her so bad. Hell yeah, you do, brother. Yeah, let's go over here. This seems safe. She's at least 70 crit rate. Well, I guess something important for me to remember is once I have her in a double cryo team, which most of the time I will, actually pretty much all the time except for the friendship team, she gets another 15% crit rate. Let me show you guys the teams I've been working with. This team is better. So you remember how last time I was playing my Risley team and I was like, he's not really doing more damage. First of all, I'm fucking stupid because I forgot to put him on an attack % timepiece for this team. He was on an EM one for Melt before. I forgot to switch him to his fucking attack % timepiece, so that's why he was flopping hard. Alright, but this team is solid for Risley for me. Emma recommended it to me, so of course, you know, it's got the TGS stamp of approval. And then obviously this team fucking slaps. This team fucking eats everything. It's insane. So obviously I'm gonna play this team because blue as fuck. So yeah. Let me double check her crit rate right now though, because I don't want to overcap. I almost said overcrap again. How's the vibe up in your neck of the woods with the NBA finals? I have genuinely no idea. The only stuff that I know about the NBA finals right now is the stuff going on with the Warriors, and that's because of Emma. Otherwise, I have no idea what the heck is going on. She has all my old pre-C6 Farina pieces, plus what I'm farming now because I'm stuck GT and MH domain. Valid. That's why she's cracked. Did Nuvia Coffee, Farina, and Seat Lolly as a team? Yes, it's a go-to team. Fully voiced in the event, only one pink-haired journalist is not voiced and one Melozine. Perfect. Okay. Sky. Would it be one less draconic stack? Well, I have C1, so I think he's okay. Right? 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 Or no? I kind of don't remember. Hey, Fanyi, how we doing? Yeah, he's C1. Today's your birthday, Rainbow Goro. Happy birthday. Guys, make sure you wish them a happy birthday. Also, Steph, thank you for the hydrate. Dreama, Wika, Shilon, and Seat Lolly, and ESCOFFIER. Oh, wow. Feels crazy good and it's fun. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't... Not that it doesn't make sense, but like, you know, like, ESCOFFIER usually played in the free scene, but hey, if it works for you, it works for you, bro. The Celtics and Knicks don't mean much in New Jersey, not in South Jersey. Well, you have to remember that I live under a rock. Like, I don't really, like, interact with much of the outside world other than when I go to the gym or when I see, like, a friend or something like that. But most of the time, I'm at home. So, where I live, it's more of a Philly sports territory than a Knicks, territory, so. Got Aoife and Navia's weapon. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Then I'll use the other team. Fuck it. And doesn't even know who the Pope is? No, that I do know, actually, because I saw that today. I happened to see that today. Yeah, I don't touch a lot of grass nowadays. That's for sure. That's for sure. Newbie is so easy mode. Well, yeah, the thing is, like, even if he's not, like, optimized with ESCOFFIER, he still does so much fucking damage that I didn't even notice. Wait, no way. Really, Fuma? No, I haven't seen it. You mean same birthday, Dak? Yeah, me and Seat Lolly share a birthday. Me and my goat, Seat Lolly, were birthday twins. Yeah, and Dark, too. Alright, let me pause the music. Start doing the quest. Touch too much grass today. My allergies are destroying my eyeballs. Dude, it'd be like that for real. I only went to the gym, and then I went home. Oh, and to my parents' house, but... Hey, Myrnie. How we doing? Obviously, I'm gonna be on ESCOFFIER for the quest. Because it is her quest. Her eyes are really so cute. Like, why does she have a heart in her eyes? So freaking adorable. What's my secret? I don't know. Not seeing the sun? I don't know. Alright, where am I at? Dolce, blah 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 blah. Focus experience mode. Let's do that. Words. No worries, Tebin. Take it easy. How long is the quest, by the way, for those of you that have done it? Navia seems to be keeping an eye on something in front of Hotel de Board. Yeah. I'm gonna walk there. 2 hours top? Alright. I'll try not to troll. 2 hours roughly, give or take. I wonder if... Wait, how long is the event quest? Wait, I need to change her wings. The fact that it's a different shade of red is really fucking me up. Okay. Maybe I do have OCD. I'm gonna give her these ones. 2 to 3. Hey, Inazo, welcome in. About the same. Okay, I'll probably do it a different day then. Using McDaniel's wings, they don't fit perfectly either. And that also bothers me. Because her shade, like, the color of her outfit is like a pinky red. And it doesn't fit either of them very well. So I'm going to use these. 30 minutes to an hour for that quest? Really? Yeah, I am playing in English. Let me just double check that my stuff is actually in English right now. Not to self-diagnose, but I think I have OCD also. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm really trying not to self-diagnose myself, but, like, I'm just saying.
Well met.
Okay, perfect. Join me. I have those as well. Yeah, those ones are good. Oh, you can just do the games era? Really? Thanks, D-Box. Did you notice the color of her tail changes when she use charge attack? No. Oh, it's blue. Wait, it's when you attack it all. When you attack, it's blue. Because cryo, I guess, maybe? And it's all sparkly and shit on the, like, handle of the weapon. But then it's like this color when she's not attacking. That's cool. It's really cool. Good choice since her trailer was Gastronomic Symphony. You're right. See, it was all part of the plan, baby. It was all part of the plan. What can I say? All right, let's do this. No, you're good, Inazo. I would have never noticed in the first place if you didn't say that.
Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a while. Let's go say hi.
I wish I could emote in this game so bad. Oh, this is Shenhe's weapon. Change the weapon. Maybe it's blue because of the weapon. I have very large doubts about that.
Hey,
all right, let's
Navia,
go.
what you up to?
She's reading.
Shh.
Why the secrecy?
Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here until you're ready to wake up and start doing things properly! Right now, you're a disgrace to my kitchen and to the Hotel de Boer name!
Damn!
It was an accident.
I'm sorry, did you hear me asking for excuses?
No, I'll do better, I promise.
Oh my.
Why is she so aggressive? She won't even listen to what the
She's
poor
reaming
girl
her
has to
out.
say. Oh, hey, cut her some slack. You gotta at least hear her out.
Paimon stepping in is crazy.
wait.
Hey, Ninja.
Huh? Who do you think you are telling me? Wait a sec. Navia?
Uh-oh.
So, you're bringing backup now. Suit yourself! You're still wasting your time!
She's pissed. I heckin' love Navia.
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff is right. I'm the one in charge here now. And last time I checked, the Hotel de Boer doesn't take orders from the Spina di Rosula.
Okay, can we relax?
Of course. How you run your kitchen is none of our business. But when a member of your staff is so overworked he becomes gravely ill, that most definitely is our business.
Talk your shit,
We're going to
queen.
stand up for him, whether you like it or not.
Overworked?
Paimon always
I've
causing
said
a problem.
it before, and I'll say it again. If Fermon can't handle the job, then tough luck. There are plenty of other capable people I can hire instead.
Okay, bro.
But
I'm sure that's
Fermon
true.
can do the job, he just...
Monica, back inside, now!
Huh? But
Huh?
you said I shouldn't come back until...
Hey,
Just
Wizard.
do as you're told, and not another word out of you. Come on, we have work to do.
Dude, I would be so stressed if I worked here.
Wow, what a horrible person! Sorry. Looks like I've dragged you into some drama again.
Oh, really? It's low-key Paimon's fault. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, Mustafa. Welcome in. I feel like Fontaine is held together with Bubblegum, String, Navia, and Nubia. Who was
Her
that?
name is Savannah. She's the new head chef at Hotel de Boer. Ever since she took the job, she's been enforcing a brutal work regime and putting a huge amount of pressure on her staff.
I would
One guy
also
was
crash out.
so overworked, he collapsed from illness. He's been bedridden for days, and he can barely even talk properly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I don't deserve to be a chef.
At his family's request, the Spina di Rosula is trying to mediate on his behalf. We're not exactly making a ton of progress, as you saw. Savannah is adamant that Vermont's exhaustion and illness have nothing to do with her or how she's been running her kitchen. She's refusing to have any kind of meaningful dialogue with us. Our next thought was to
Angel.
talk to the other chefs at the restaurant and get a better idea of their working conditions. But with Savannah watching them like a hawk, no one has been willing to open up. And that's why I'm here, doing it the old-fashioned way. Camping out, watching, and waiting for an opportunity.
So you were waiting for Savannah to leave, and then you were going to approach Monica?
Oh, shoot! It all makes sense now. Sorry. Paimon should have thunk before she spoke.
As usual.
Did Paimon ruin everything?
Oh, no, not at all, Paimon. Honestly, the way she was laying into Monica, someone had to step in. I'm sure I would have piped up if you hadn't.
There.
And besides, I don't really think I'm built for espionage.
Either way, Savannah's seen you now, so you probably won't get another chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
meaning
thunk is
it's gonna
crazy.
be all the more difficult to get the inside scoop now. Oh, I might as well head back to the Fleuve Cendre then. We'll need to come up with a whole new game plan.
Paimon will join you. 'Cause this is kinda all Paimon's fault.
Then I'll join you too.
Guys, it's fine. You don't need to worry about it. That said, if you were planning to visit the Fleuve Cendre anyway, let me take you out for a meal. I'll make sure it's a proper feast. A really famous chef just joined the Spina di Rosula's tavern. Her name is...
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to apologize for the scene you witnessed just now. We shouldn't subject our customers to that. This is a small token from us. It's some candy from Monica. She asked me to make sure it was delivered into your hands.
Monica's the one apologizing? Huh. Clearly Savannah is the one who owes an apology.
Our head chef has been a little highly strung lately. Sorry for everything.
Paimon, don't make things more difficult for her. Thank you for the gift.
All right. Since there's candy, Paimon will drop it. Not the candy.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah.
A little highly strung, huh?
Looks like with Savannah in the kitchen, even the waiting staff are on edge.
Paimon doesn't get it. How did someone like her even become head chef?
Well, according to Fermat's family, she hasn't always been like this. But that's a story for another time. Let's try this candy.
Ah, yes. Never underestimate Navia's affinity for sweets. Wow, she's actually just like me for real. You guys remember the conversation I had with you at the beginning of the stream?
Oh, Paimon totally gets it. Come on, dig in! Huh? Hold on, there's something written on the wrapper. Find ESCOFFIER.
Oh, yeah? Treasured above all.
ESCOFFIER? Could this mean...
Huh? You know that name, Navia?
Yeah. Let's stick to the plan and go back to the Fleuve Cendre for now. That's where we'll find ESCOFFIER anyway.
ESCOFFIER. Technically, with ESCOFFIER, Rodden can cook with ESCOFFIER's hold skill. I think it would have been so funny if they turned that off for her specifically. Nothing tastes better than being fit, no? No, not yet,
So,
Ninja.
who is this ESCOFFIER anyway?
Well, for starters, she used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Boer.
Oh, I
before
see her
Savannah.
down there.
She recreated
Oh, I'm
the
sorry, I
legendary
didn't turn it
Gâteau
off
de
soon
Boer
enough.
and restored the restaurant back to its former glory. Safe to say, she's the most renowned head chef in the Hotel de Boer's history. After the culinary genius Modeste himself.
Slay.
Gâteau de Boer. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell a few slices a day, right? Wow. Why the heck would she let Savannah take her place?
Well, apparently, The Hotel de Boer was reported for a safety incident. Someone claims that the kitchen was adding an illegal substance to their menu.
Oh,
But
really?
none of the chefs had any idea how it could have gotten into the food. In the end, ESCOFFIER decided that as head chef, she should take responsibility. And she was sent to the Fortress of Meripede.
That's why she was sent to the
Fortress
Fortress
of
of Meripede? Don't be so dramatic. It was probably just a formality. We got sent there just for eating someone else's cake. What'd you say at the beginning? Serious question. I was talking about how I had have a sugar addiction, and I'm trying not to have sugar anymore, but I really, really want it, like sweets and stuff like that. I've also been trying to eat better in general and like working out, whatever.
Well, you're right. The quantity of the substance they found was fairly minimal. Even the guards believed the whole thing was probably just an accident.
Hey,
ESCOFFIER
Yellow.
didn't have to stay in the fortress for long, but still, by the time she returned, the role of head chef had already passed to Savannah.
So that's what happened. Paimon still thinks it's really unfair.
Even though ESCOFFIER is no longer head chef at the hotel, she's still well respected by the staff. So, I'm guessing what
Thanks,
Monica
Deluxe.
wants
You too, Steph?
is
It's
for
rough out
us to
here.
convince ESCOFFIER to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Monica wants ESCOFFIER to come back and kick Savannah out. It's simple. If the new head chef is stressing everyone out, then the solution is just get the old one back.
Well, about that.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom. What do you
She's
say,
so
Hilaire?
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, ESCOFFIER is that kind of chef as well.
That's so funny. How has the Hotel de Boer made it this far? I'm at a loss for words.
You have to leave
It
it
is
on
an
the heat
episode
for
of
long
Hell's
enough
Kitchen.
to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Hi, Pablo. Bye, Pablo. Guys, they should have let her keep her accent, her British accent.
Excuse us,
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join the line.
Oh, no, we're not here to eat.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to ESCOFFIER when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat. We can catch up while we wait.
It would be nice if they had more accents. I agree. Also, sometimes I can hear her struggling a bit with the
Looks like the rush hour is
American
finally over.
accent.
Is it always this busy here?
So I think it would have been better.
These days, yes.
Hey, James.
I'd say business has tripled since
The same,
ESCOFFIER
Bijou.
joined as temporary head chef.
She didn't want to go back to Hotel de Boer.
Well, in her words, the Hotel de Boer doesn't need her anymore. It doesn't look like she's got any plans to go back.
I guess I'll be heading off then.
Wait,
He does
take
not
these home
sound
with
like a
you.
kid.
We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want them going to waste. Oh, and tell Fiamma to get well soon, so you're not running yourself ragged every single shift.
Oh, Ferman. For what? Yeah, I kind of heard it.
Firmont. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the
CMP
chef that
box.
fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad...
Miss Dimples, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in, welcome in. If you guys are new here, my name is Annie. We are doing Navia's story quest right now. So, or sorry, not Navia, LOL. ESCOFFIER's story quest right now. So if this is spoilers for anybody and you're trying to avoid them, please, please, please don't feel like you have to stick around. But I really appreciate the raid. How was your stream? I hope you're doing well today. I haven't done a Star Rail React video in a really long time, Dale, to be honest. But how was your stream? I hope it went great. Fonny, oh, I said hi to you earlier already. So I haven't done it. I'm learning Genshin. Oh, nice. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. It's overwhelming at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's really a lot of fun. And if you're at the beginning, you're definitely far, 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 far from this. So please, please do not feel like you have to stay, guys. Can we please get a shout out for Mr. Dimples? Please go check them out. Newer to Genshin if you're interested in seeing some early Genshin gameplay. This is considered Navia Quest Part 2. I'm at the point where I got no primos, lots of exploring. Oh, well, you can be there at any point in the game, for real. Bye, Steph. See you later. Have a good rest of your day at work. Oh, you've been playing for 2 years? Never mind, bro. I'm trolling, actually. Well, listen, build guides are a huge help. Learning for friends? Oh, that's nice. That's cute. But yeah, like I said, if this spoilers for you, again, I totally understand if you have to raid and run or if you need to get food, water, rest, whatever it might be. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so he's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son with his mom stuck at home taking care of Dad.
He decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. ESCOFFIER knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
That's very sweet.
Hey, I heard that, Navia.
Her face.
I've told you before, no one's making extra food.
Thank you,
Hilaire
Mr.
is making
Dimples. I
blunders in the
appreciate it. Have a good
kitchen,
one.
And
Look
I
at the
can't
lyric.
serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
I don't know, Jean.
So, you two must be the world-famous traveler and her companion, Paimon, yes? Is there something
British
I can
came
help
out.
you with?
Oh, so you know us already. We'll skip the introduction then. We're here to talk about Savannah.
Since Hilaire is working for you, you must be aware of the situation with Savannah.
Oh, I certainly am. The Spina's headquarters are right next to the tavern. And I've lost count of the number of times Navia's come to pester me about it. But I don't work for the Hotel de Boer anymore. And being ex-head chef doesn't give me the right to interfere with that business. Besides, I'm the one who persuaded Savannah to take the job in the first place.
Oh, she's a little heart on her hand that I never noticed before.
Well, she was a much gentler person back then. A little timid even. She wasn't at all confident that she was the right fit for the role.
Oh, on both of her hands. Why?
That's hard to believe. Are we definitely talking about the same Savannah here?
Honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either.
I could see her doing that to try to, like, feign confidence by acting like ESCOFFIER. At least she's self-aware.
Anyway, suffice to say that given the history between us, it'll be tricky for me to tell her she's doing her job wrong without coming across like a huge hypocrite. Fiamar and the others probably think that Savannah gets it all from me.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, ESCOFFIER. Look at this note we got from Monica.
You give Monica's candy wrapper to ESCOFFIER.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica still trusts you. As for the others, well, how can you know what they think unless you ask them?
Monica.
Plus, it's not like we're asking you to storm in there and raise hell. We're only in the initial phase of our investigation. All we're trying to do is get the other chefs to open up to us.
Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica!
Those little hearts on her hands are so cute.
ESCOFFIER?
I can't believe her! Powdered sugar is supposed to be applied sparingly. Look at all that on the wrapper. It's thicker than the sole of my shoe. Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
Wait, so
I
now
wonder if
she's...
she did that on purpose, low key. Whatever the reason she came up with, at least she's convinced herself to go have a conversation.
Let's go catch up to her. We don't
She's
want to keep her
pissed.
waiting.
The way she keeps looking over. Angry Walk is crazy. He's so cute. Alright, it's TP back. I pull up. Dale, thank you for the lyric.
Wait, she looks like... Is that ESCOFFIER?
Escoffier's back? Yes, I've missed her cooking.
I was just saying, Hotel de Bourg is nothing without her.
You can't match ESCOFFIER's talent.
I'm sure that Savannah really struggles hearing comments like this. Yeah, Escoffier is really strong.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But, please, you have to forgive me or Chef is gonna... Okay, I know. I'll kneel
Damn.
before you.
It's okay, Bernie.
What
As
the
long
heck?
as you guys are good. What the heck is crazy? He's just
Get
like me
up,
for real.
Monica. Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
She's spitting. Hey, Alice.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
Damn.
That's
She's
some
stressed, for real.
backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize.
The lighting in
for
here is super
interrupting
nice
your
right
meal,
now.
sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Yikes.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but
See you, Kabu.
I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't
Hey,
need to call me
Tones.
chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, what happened back then, that wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lee?
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
Ah.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up on the guard's list of controlled substances.
Yo, okay. Potential prediction time. I think the one that put the stuff in the food was Savannah. Okay. Either because she thought it would make her food taste better, or make the food taste better and would make things better for everybody, or because, and this one I'm not sure about, but it was my first thought, or because she wanted ESCOFFIER to take the blame for it so that she could become the head chef. But I'm not too sure, because I need to see more of her first before I can really, really make that claim. But I think that she also uses the stuff, and that's why her mood is like this. So whether it's the first one or the second one, I do think that she's eating this drug or consuming this drug in some way, and it's making things worse from her. Aside, it's kind of a reference to MSG since it comes from seaweed. Really?
Unfortunately, however, some food products containing the additive had already made it to the market by the time the guards banned it from the restaurant industry.
Hey, maybe I was wrong.
That
This
in all
sentence makes me think
likelihood, someone
otherwise.
probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high. Because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you. A fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say?
I knew she was
Sure,
gonna say
the
something like
Spina's
that.
Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm downing from now on.
Uh-oh.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
Uh-oh.
No, chef.
So, you do remember who's boss.
Bro. The
Escoffier?
customer getting caught in the
I thought you'd
crosshairs.
left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Maybe we should give them some space.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you?
Get her.
Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand marcotte, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
Call her out big time.
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
And the customer's just chilling there.
Oh, I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Okay, they're gonna let this guy have an accent, but not Escoffier? Come on, bro.
Huh?
Escoffier.
Fan Asian?
Escoffier?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way?
This went from Hell's Kitchen
That
to
can only
Food
mean
Wars
one
real
thing.
quick. Yeah. Sounds like we're in for a history lesson.
That's right. I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
Can someone tell me if this
According
accent
to
is
legend,
accurate?
the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest
Hi,
would decide
thank
who
you for
had
the
the final
hydrate.
say.
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts.
Fair.
And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
I would like to eat here.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
Your face is so cute.
What
She's
say you,
adorable.
Escoffier?
It is accurate?
Surely
Okay,
you of all
bet.
people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Thought so. There's your answer, Paimon.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
How was your stream, by the way, Eve?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objections?
Exhibition. Huh. No. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
Oh?
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
What's the Codex
What?
de Boer?
The Codex de Boer?
This response is so good. Also, Eve, please get some rest. Iron Chef, let them cook. Real. The Codex de Boer? What is that?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer. It's the greatest treasure
They should
in
let more
Fontaine's
characters have
culinary
accents.
world. And only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former. Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy, the original version, the one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, ESCOFFIER? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
What's up with this girl right now?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Fontaine is so dramatic.
I'm sure it won't be an issue.
I love
as
it.
long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the codex. Well, ESCOFFIER, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. All right then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Sus vibes, sus
Escoffier,
vibes.
are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
Okay. Hello, Dad. Hello, chat. Hello, Kuntishu. How are you? The one singular Frontini with an actual French accent. Give more. We need more of them. Okay.
I do apologize. This whole ordeal reflects rather poorly on
And the
us.
customer is still just vibing, like right there. Hey, MSP, welcome in. I guess that's fair, Ninja. Okay, aren't you the boss? Can't you rein Savannah in a little?
I'm afraid it's not quite that simple. The Hotel de Boer runs as more of a partnership, you see. It was founded by two friends, Modeste and Savelli, and it's been that way ever since. So, while I am technically Savannah's boss, it's not really my place to interfere with the business of the kitchen. To be perfectly honest with you, that's part of the reason why I suggested a cooking contest. If Escoffier wins, it would be the perfect opportunity for her to talk some sense into Savannah. Or, of course, if she wanted to return, then...
I'm sure Savannah
But
must
anyway,
feel
I'm getting
so
ahead
bad
of
about
myself.
that, though.
Whatever the outcome, this contest will hopefully serve as a turning point for us. Please, pass on my best wishes to Escoffier. I must say, Savannah surprised me with her confidence. Does she really believe she can best Escoffier in the kitchen? I thought she was just blowing off steam when she first raised the idea to me.
She definitely has some kind of complex with Escoffier, for sure. Also, hey, Del, thank you so much for the 39 months resub. It's been 70 days since you logged into HSR, FYI. Thank you for being so cool. Thank you for letting me know, Del. I appreciate you. Thank you for the resub. I hope you've been doing fantastic. How we doing? How we doing? Thank you so much again for the resub. Also, Kontishu, thank you so much for the lurk. Feels like a reference to Mozart and Salieri, but I have zero confirmation. Also, they were Italian and not French. I mean, it could be a vague reference. Who knows?
I can't believe I got to witness that firsthand. I only stopped by here for a quick meal. I definitely got my Mora's worth today.
Bro's goofy as hell. Okay, let's return to the Fleuve Sandra. I'm not saying that right, for sure, but it's okay, guys. Hey! Oh, hey!
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay. That's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
So, anyway, what's this Codex de Boer she's so obsessed with?
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance,
Making me hungry for
legend
real.
has it that the original Gâteau de Boer was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things
I
they had
need
ever
this in
tasted.
my life. Big
Modeste
time.
and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Boer, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius. And over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Boer.
Paimon's heard this kind of story
Yeah, for
before.
real, Ren.
Armed with the Codex,
Oh, that's cool,
the
Wolfo. I like
Hotel
that.
de Boer took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
What? No, of course not. Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime.
Damn.
And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Boer's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liyue's martial arts novels, where the main character learns all their secret powers from.
Yes, well, that's fiction, and this is reality. You can't meet the tastes of modern diners by following some ancient recipes from a dusty old book.
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de Boer they sell now is actually Escoffier's reimagination.
Wait, Really? Why, though? Didn't that recipe make it into the codex?
It did, but like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modest wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the codex.
Records.
But ultimately, the Gâteau de Bourg of today is my own recipe. As for why we gave it the same name and kept the tradition of only selling 16 slices a day, well, you've got Venegem's business sense to thank for that.
Oh. Huh. Well, that kind of takes all the mystique out of it.
Well, I still want to eat it.
Hey now, it might not be the original Gâteau de Bourg, but it's still the most delicious cake in Fontaine today. And who knows, maybe Escoffier's version is more suited to your palate. Just think, if the original truly was the perfect cake you're imagining it to be, there's no way the recipe would have been lost to history, right? Not to mention that the Hôtel de Bourg never would have fallen into a slump.
Fair.
Anyway, before I left my role as head chef, I made a copy of all the recipes from the codex, including my own improved versions, and turned them over to Savannah.
So why is she so interested in
She
the
thinks she's
original
hiding
copy?
something?
Could it be a symbolic thing? Like, whoever holds the original Codex de Bourg is the true head chef?
Well, it was clearly precious enough to give to Escoffier as a parting gift. Meanwhile, Savannah only got a copy. Maybe from her point of view, it's like management doesn't truly see her as being worthy of the role.
Well, and the way that they talk
you
as
think
well
so?
is the same way.
The only thing is, it was her suggestion to gift me the original in the first place. Well, a joint decision by her and Venegem. But still.
Oh, it's definitely the drug messing with her mood and shit.
Guess she's had a major change of heart since she became head chef. Yeesh.
Who knows? We could speculate forever. Better to just let our Gâteau do the talking.
What does that mean exactly?
It means besting her in this bake-off, and then getting her to explain herself, even if I have to beat it out of her with a spatula.
You don't mince words.
However much she's changed since we worked together, I believe that she still has her chef's pride. And if she respects the art, she'll respect the outcome of our contest.
Well,
about that.
I'm confident that you and your spatula can get justice for Froment. All you need to do now is win the contest. But that should be a breeze for you.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gâteau de Bourg is very complicated to make. Usually, it takes 3 chefs working in tandem to cover everything.
Dang.
Now, if I had to push it, I could probably do the work of 3 chefs myself. But I'd prefer to play it safe if I can find a couple of assistants in time.
Us and
Well,
Navia.
that's easy. The 3 of us are veterans in the kitchen. You just need to pick 2 of us.
Well, I have heard the Traveler is an accomplished cook, as well as a warrior. But be warned,
This is
I
gonna be
will
so
hold you
funny.
to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Bring it on.
Oh, count me in too. I've spent weeks perfecting my macarons after your scathing review. Even if it means competing against the Traveler, so be it. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Confident. I like it. Alright, let's start with some elementary mise en place. Show me your knife skills.
How interactive is this actually going to be? Show Escoffier your knife skills. Use normal attacks to cut the fruit. It seems she will collect the slices and process them into some sublime substance.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Look at my knife skills, guys.
Looks
So
like you found that
bacon.
easier than I expected.
Is that her
Yeah,
cryo knife?
Thankfully, it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients.
What's a cold press?
A kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine Research Institute to make for me. It
Oh.
uses cold temperature extraction to isolate the essence of cooking ingredients. which can then be
I'm
used to
hungry.
flavor dishes more precisely.
Right, Bijou?
But this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense. Let me give you a demonstration.
Yeah, her
instead.
accent does come through a bit, like, all the time. Display your mastery
Navia.
with the cold press.
The difference in
Wait.
your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without sending juices flying all over the kitchen.
Tap your elemental skill to accelerate the cold press's progress, then use normal attacks to let it do its work. It seems like the special substance extracted from the plants might come in handy here.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's never used anything this.
Oh, really,
And
Ninja?
done.
That's
These
so
are the flavor
perfect.
compounds extracted from our ingredients. I've processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated.
Bro, there's hella
What next?
blondies in this
Do we
quest.
add
Even though
all this stuff
Escoffier is like strawberry
Absolutely
blondish,
not.
like reddish blondish.
Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely.
Learn at Escoffier's feet and master her precision cooking. The flavorings you got from her multifunctional food processor can adjust the flavor profile of the dish. Strike a balance between fruity flavors and floral flavors to adjust said flavor profile and make a delicious dish. Okay.
Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much and not a drop too little.
Okay. Tap on a flavor or drag it out. Wait, okay. I think it needs to be... There we go. It's perfectly balanced. This is cute. I like this. This is really cute. And look at her face. Flavor balancing complete. That was adorable.
And voila! Now it's your turn.
With Escoffier's guidance, everyone completes the flavoring process.
Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. But
I want to do that again.
Traveler's work was surprisingly
Different
good.
flavors of blonde.
Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your first try.
All thanks to my excellent teacher. I guess I just treated it like an adventurer's puzzle.
That goes without saying. Still,
She's so proud
credit
of
where
herself.
credit's due. You did well. All right, now for the part I've been looking forward to.
All right.
I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel du Bois' current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score.
Final score?
That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop!
Okay.
How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet?
Most delicious thing on the menu. Okay, wait. These are the two things I have from the Hotel du Bois. Guys, what should I make? What should I make? I feel like I should make something fresh. Something freshly fresh. What's from the Hotel du Bois? How would I even be able to tell that? Actually. Wait. I'm going to Google this. Foods from Hotel. Oh my god, I forgot how to spell it. Croissants. Du Bois. Genshin. Hold on, guys. I want to have the perfect thing. I want it to be like a 4-star meal. Delicious quality. And slaying the house down. Guys, I can't really make that many things. French beef stew. If you click on the thing, it gives you options. Yeah, I know, but I only have 2. Oh, wait. Will it show the rest of the options?
How's it going? Have you...
Wait. No, this is just other stuff that I have, right? Right now. But then, like, these are the 2 things that I... Like delicious rainbow macarons I can put in there, but I like don't want to. Cause I kind of want to keep those. Also, Navia is gonna make macaroons. Like, what the heck? All right, let me just look for something French, low-key. This has to be French. Never mind, it's not. Looking at all this Genshin food is making me hungry, you guys. I need to eat dinner. I kind of screwed myself by... Oh my god, not the poisson champagne. Use Navia to outcook Navia. Chill. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Poisson seafood soup? Nah, this is definitely from Poisson, though. As the name says. Oh, Mystique Soup. Masters of the Night Wind. This looks cool. Steak tartare. Is this from the Hotel de Boer? I feel like I should make it just in case it is. Steak tartare sounds kind of lit. I'm gonna make a couple things, actually. Guys, we're being immersed right now. Can I cook with ESCOFFIER? Nah, let's cook with Jean so I can get double, potentially. Delicious. Okay. What else can I make? Hot spring o'clock. That's so cute. Fruits aplenty. That's cute too. Father Wiffle says hi, and hi, Father Wiffle. Hope you're doing well. Really, Dark? That's an expensive healing food. Garlic baguette is definitely one of them because it came up on my thing. So let's make another one because I don't think the one that I had was delicious before. So we might as well, you know? The fact that she has no cooking bonuses is actually a scam. Oh my gosh, bacon. Fontinalia mousse. Do you think that they sell this at the Hotel de Boer? Sorry for holding up the quest, by the way. I'm like low-key having fun doing this right now. Oh dang, Dark. Burnt amber steak? Dude. Oh my god, sashimi platter. I had something like this in Italy, you guys. It was really good. This has to be sold at the Hotel de Boer. This looks fancy as fuck. Barbecue? No, this is definitely not. Sorry, guys. I've really gone down the rabbit hole of cooking stuff. Yo, an omelet sounds really good. That's one you made? TP to the hotel to look at the menu and make what was the easiest? Wait, that's actually hella smart, Pixel. Okay, this was the other one. I'm gonna make another one just in case I decide to use this. See? Navia's special dish, guys. We can't be doing this to her. She's definitely gonna give macaroons to this girl. 100%. Oh, butter crab. Yo, this is just like torture to me right now. It really... Feastos? Where the hell is this from? This also sounds French. Yeah, it is. Okay, Fontanian foie gras. Oh, let's do this. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, we got hella options. Surely. Oh my goodness. All this food looks really good. And now I'm upset. Okay, I think we have enough options. Chocolate! I heckin' love chocolate. What if Navia's macaroons aren't good, but yours are better than hers? No. We can't do that to Navia, man. Feastos is Chevy's dish? Wait, that's so fitting. That's what I'm saying, Murny. Like, I'm actually hungry.
Have you picked a dish yet?
At this point. Okay, I have a hell a lot of dishes now. Let's give her this one because it's a 3-star one, but it's not the macaroons like Navia's. Okay, I think that's a great idea. We'll do the Fontanian foie gras. I'm definitely not saying that right. Please excuse me. True, bacon, true. Scoffier's face lights up as you present the finished
Look at
dish.
that!
Wow, I could
With
not
the
speak
grace
for
of a
second.
snow-winged goose, as I like to say.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
let the grating commence.
Hell yeah, brother. Go eat a snack. Yeah, I might heat up some food in a bit. Not gonna lie.
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or anything, but Paimon's a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to la food.
Okay, girl.
6 points.
Yeah, me too, Pixel. And a lot.
Oh, well, fair enough. Paimon doesn't cook all that often, so as long as it's a pass.
That's 6 out of 100.
Oh my. Yo, look at Lamine.
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite clear from this dish that you have far more experience consuming food than creating it.
Real.
By that logic, I suppose you think listening to Lady Farina on repeat every day would make you an opera singer.
Me next, me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macarons has 2 whole tablespoons less sugar than my previous ones.
So you went
Yo,
from
she's really
12
just like me.
tablespoons to 10? Well, it's nice to know you actually measured it out. Because it tastes like you just threw in whatever was left in the jar. 6 points.
Damn. Yikes, she's a harsh judge.
Now to the final dish.
I cooked. I fucking cooked.
So, what do you think?
This is our last hope.
8 points.
That's it?
Darn, that's barely higher than what we got.
Out of 10. She just changed
Not
it. Watch.
exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation.
Her face. She's so cute.
I have to give this one 8 points out of 10.
What'd I say?
Maybe even 9 points.
What did I say? Called
How
it.
did you pull that off?
I'm the fucking goat. It's all that practice from cooking for you, Paimon.
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can tell that you've put many hours of work into honing your skills in the kitchen. I can really taste the grace of the
Finally, some
snowing
good
goose in
fucking
this dish.
food.
The traveler's journey, with all its trials, tribulations, and setbacks.
Oh my god, cute.
Not to mention the frustrations of having a picky eater for a partner.
Hey, you made that last part up. No way did you taste that.
Well, it looks like I lost fair and square. I guess you'll be taking the Traveler as one of your assistants then?
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining. Maybe Paimon and Navia should keep practicing and see how it goes?
Chef ESCOFFIER.
Oh, Hilaire's gonna do it.
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
Real Wolfle.
I
real.
heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
Huh. And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually
Oh.
my dad who wanted to help.
Wait, I fuck with this. Actually.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
He's better. Surprise.
Chef ESCOFFIER, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family.
He sounds
I've had
haggard.
enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Are you sure you're up to the task, Fremon?
Yeah. I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore.
Dude, it's cool.
The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef ESCOFFIER, it's me. I think. I mean, I hope so.
Bacon,
Firma,
no!
have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now.
Bet. I'm starving. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Verma?
Oh, nah. Nah.
Can't seem to grip my knife.
Dude, whenever they use this music, it freaks me out.
Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen yesterday.
Damn, she hit him with a yesterday. That's fucked.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica casually showing up.
When did you get here?
Even I didn't notice you arrive.
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, Verma, I'm so sorry. If only I'd known how serious your situation was, I would have stood up for you sooner.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights of redoing every order, you were the only person who looked out for me.
Oh, come on. All I did was make you some tea. I doubt it was much help. Savannah was so ruthless toward you. I probably should have brought you something stronger.
She sounds like the worst. All right, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about ESCOFFIER's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make,
Wow, she
she'll
kinda
find
ate
something
that.
wrong with it.
What is
The
this?
pronunciation.
It looks like a dog's been at it. In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
I would eat all of this, except for the
Do
Melazine
it
thing.
again! Do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh, man. That must be awful.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Firma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself.
Yeah, like it's
What
hella
changed?
wasteful too at the same time.
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
Wait.
I see. Well, it sounds like there are some deep issues at work here. Ones that won't be resolved by merely seeking compensation.
I low-key wonder if it's true that Savannah has been, like, taking this drug or, like, putting it in her food specifically and eating it, if it makes every other food taste bad to her. Like, if she's taste testing these people's foods and they don't have that ingredient in them, maybe she thinks they're all bad because they don't have it in them. And it's also making her angry. I wonder.
I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But
Savannah.
what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And
Someone call music
and so will
real.
Yeah, and if if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
Going over to the enemy side. W Monica.
Why didn't you say so?
She's
I was going to, but then, well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's all right. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I can't keep working for Savannah much longer anyway. Unless I want to become the next Fermat.
Ryan Shogun shows up. GG.
I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
I hope you're right.
Well, Hyman didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go. Anyway, Monica's a professional chef, so nothing could possibly go wrong now.
W Jinx,
Great.
Paimon.
Then it's settled. And to congratulate you all on making the team, I propose a Spina-sponsored meal to celebrate.
What if Monica's
Spina
here
sponsored? Wait,
to
you
sabotage?
mean I'm cooking?
Well, I promised the traveler a feast in the Fleuve Cendre. And I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
I am.
Feast!
Hey, Katie, welcome in. I'm good. How are you? I can help cook. It'll be good practice for the contest.
All right,
Contest.
if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives.
I'm so down, bro. Escoffier opted for a huge variety of dishes. Thankfully, both of us are skilled enough that even though it was our first time working together, we had a great rapport. Wait, this is so cute! And the food looks really good, man. Bro.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait,
Idea.
hold on.
I hear
You
it.
need to finesse that further.
Sorry, guys. My mom is texting me not to, like, interrupt the quest. She dished out plenty of praise and taught me an awful lot, too. The time seemed to fly by. Hey, Cutis.
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
We have to check on Escoffier. Where the heck is she? Oh, she's over here.
Why, Savannah? Why?
What are you up to?
Oh, nothing. I was just flicking through the original Codex de Boer. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. Something
We'll
I
talk to
hadn't
Navia
noticed
first?
before.
Fuck.
That might explain why
Will I be
Savannah
able to
is
go
so
back to her
desperate to get her
after?
hands on it. But I can't find anything. It's just some hastily scribbled recipes in between diary entries from Modeste's adventuring phase. And most of it's not even legible anymore. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing.
For her, it's probably not about how useful it is, and more of an issue of head chef's pride.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
nice, Katie. Congrats.
Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to make a point.
Were you two friends?
We were. At least I always thought we were. She was a little shy, but meticulous with everything and everyone she dealt with. She made a few mistakes here and there, but she was quick to correct them whenever they were pointed out. And she was always striving to improve as a chef. Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other staff so much grief.
It sounds like you feel partly responsible.
Well, I mean to an extent, of course. I pushed hard for her to get the role. And the idea that she turned out like this because of me is difficult to come to terms with. I wonder if this is how Modeste felt back when he was writing the Codex.
Speaking of Modeste, didn't he have a falling out with someone as well?
Yes, with his good friend and co-founder of the Hotel de Boer, Savelli. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Boer and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. But his newfound fame slowly drove him and Savelli apart. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks at every turn. Doors that would swing wide open for Modeste would shut in Savelli's face. And with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of functions by his celebrity friends, he had less and less time to discuss the culinary arts with Savelli.
Sad.
People started gossiping about Savelli, and their relationship between the two gradually soured.
So what happened to them ultimately?
Everything came to an abrupt end when Modeste, still in the prime of his life and still hailed as a genius, suddenly died from an acute illness. And that was it. They neither had a decisive split, nor got the chance to properly reconcile. Their story just came to an end. One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy, even as the latter was hoping to make amends.
Is it true?
Unlikely. It's a popular theory, but there's no real basis for it. At least there are no records of Savelli ever being convicted of a crime. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. All we can do is try to make sure the present doesn't quite go as badly. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut.
With me on the team, there's no way we can lose. With you on the team, there's no way we can lose. Let's say that. Actually, let's say me.
Really? Well, I like the confidence. Don't let me down tomorrow, then. You better bring your A game.
Okay. What does Navia say if I go talk to her first, you guys? Let me go see if I can talk to her now.
Savannah isn't all sizzle and no steak. After all the work we put in, it would kind of be a shame if tomorrow was a complete cakewalk.
Okay, where the heck is Navia at? I didn't even see her over here before. I don't think she's around anymore. What does she say? Does anybody know? Like, roughly? I think she dipped. She left the scene of the crime. Oh, maybe this was a bad idea. No, we're okay. She was sleeping at the dining table. Oh, I'm so sad I missed that. Damn.
Yeah.
I wish I had seen that sooner. Okay, guys. I'm actually starving because of this quest. Like, no joke. I'm gonna go heat up some food. Hey, community. How we doing? I will be right back momentarily. I'm just gonna go heat up some food quickly. I already have it made. BRB.
You want to outrun the law, you need to know how it works.
If there's anything you need,
I guess I'm finally on the right path. I guess I'm finally on the right path.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind.
I guess I'm finally on the right path. I guess I'm finally on the right path. I guess I'm finally on the right path.
An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect.
Okay. I'm back. No chair, Sag. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I forgot.
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind.
Dark, thank you for the lyric, by the way. Okay. I brought food. We can continue this quest. Eve, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Slay, slay, slay.
Know of any new orchestra?
So wait until the following day. Momo, please. That's my food buddy. I think it said 12. I think. Me thinkies. Oh, hot. Fuck.
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Boer! Toot sweet!
Let's do it.
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
We have a crowd.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see.
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her to a cooking contest?
Oh my god. Is Savannah gonna put the drug in the food and she's gonna win because they think it tastes really good? Because it's the drug? I sure as hell hope not.
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I've brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
Oh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
Fair.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
This guy's
Both
lucking
contestants
out.
have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Slay. Oh my god. I have to participate. Fuck, I forgot. No eating for me. I have to cook. Alright.
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's
Hell
do
yeah,
this.
brother.
Alphonse, Gaspar, get to work. Do not disappoint me.
Oh my god.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Where's her thing?
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Guys, I don't know if I did the right amount. Okay. Oh no! Oh no!
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think.
I'm panicking! Yes, that's what I needed, guys. That's what I needed. Okay, balance this shit. Balance this shit. Balanced. What food did you get? I have some leftovers. I did it. Don't worry. I was concerned. Basically, I have rice, chicken, broccoli thrown together with some other stuff.
Come on, Traveler!
Layer 2, bitch. Okay. Let me cook. Okay, whatever. Surely that's fine, right?
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
The balance of flavors is about right. But the quantity is too low.
Oh, okay.
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
For goodness sake, Savannah, what are you doing? Oh, get it. I've got to focus on my own dish.
Girl, we're not focusing. Okay, we did it. Hey, Chris. Cute. She's so adorable with her animations.
So, what do you think?
I'm in my Gordon Ramsay era. You're so right. Okay.
Ja, yeah, ja, yeah. Ha, ja, ra, yeah, yeah.
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I don't care about Savannah's progress. Only mine. Shit. Okay, I need a 3 or a 6.
Oh, useless. Both of you, make like an egg and beat it. I'll do it myself.
Dang. Okay,
Wow.
perfect.
Is Savannah serious?
Yes.
What are you doing, ESCOFFIER? Your team's waiting on you.
I got it. I agree, Arnis. I really wish they would have let her just use her accent.
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
And here's the drama. They're gonna pick Savannah's. Even though they're hyping up Escoffier right now. Escoffier. And I think it's gonna be because of the drug.
you, Gato de Boer.
Oh my god. Yo, check this out. Wha-bam! Cute. I love that they did that. That looks mad good. For real, for real.
I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
Wait, did I do something wrong? Because why are they why did they look upset like I did it wrong? Or did I take too much time? What the fuck is up with that, guys? Did I do a bad job?
Time's up.
So I'm so for real.
Please take your dishes to the back.
Took a long time.
Huh. That guy was right. You really can't tell whose is whose just by looking at them.
Cut the cameras, dead ass. Mamo's barking at Genshin. He's so mad right now. Okay, we're good. Can't rush perfection, that's what I'm saying. Damn, has anybody like not gotten that screen and actually got like a perfect run? No, I had all the check marks, I thought.
We both made the same dish after all. For all her flaws, Savannah's a talented chef who earned my recommendation for good reason. She wouldn't screw up something as elementary as the cake's appearance.
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and fluffy. Beautifully sweet. This is a masterclass in how to make gâteau de Boer.
I'm so sad I
would
didn't
give
get it
this
perfect,
one
you guys.
At least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's something about the flavor of the base. It's just a little different from the recipe I'm used to.
Huh? Really? I couldn't tell.
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
I want it
How
so
exciting!
bad.
I'm gonna dig in. I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Uh-oh.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
Oh, okay, thanks, Dark.
Whew. And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
It's gonna end up being ours. I am totally calling it. Also, I'm really so sad I didn't get the perfect run. I flubbed. Maybe it's because of poor teamwork. She spent half the time just berating her staff.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
Called it.
No! That's impossible!
Literally called it.
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates, didn't you?
Chill.
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes went from the oven to the judge's table without me ever laying a finger on them. And everyone here can attest to that.
Monica definitely did it. 100% Monica was sent by Savannah to flub it on purpose. How much you want to bet?
It was Vanejem's staff who labeled them in the kitchen. If you're looking to accuse someone, why don't you start with them? Isn't it more likely that ESCOFFIER's lost her edge?
100%.
Oh, or maybe her assistants let the team down.
Watch me be wrong.
That back.
Judges, we demand a rematch.
That's enough. What's done is done.
Never my skill
As head
issue.
chef, or rather as team lead, I take responsibility for the dish I served. Whatever went wrong and however it happened, I should have spotted it.
100% this is just a repeat of what happened with the drug. It has to be, man.
Savannah, I didn't think you'd stoop this low just to beat me in a bake-off. What happened to your chef's pride?
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you want the Codex de Boer that much, you can have it.
Escoffier, no!
But you must promise me that you'll apologize to Firma and compensate him for everything you put him through.
It's a little late to be negotiating terms. The contest is over and I won. That means you owe me the Codex, and I owe you nothing.
Look, Savannah, you may have fooled everyone else, but can you really fool yourself?
Talk your
what
shit,
I'm
girl.
offering is to accept defeat without looking to expose what you've done.
And she looked at Monica when she said that. Yup.
But only on the condition that you promise to stop putting so much pressure on your staff.
Yup.
Fine. I'll treat this as your final handover of duties from one head chef to the next. So, will that be all, ex-head chef? Or is there any other unfinished business you'd like to leave in my hands?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss, just a word of advice from a fellow chef and a friend. But I don't know if you're even open to input from other people anymore.
I know what I'm doing. I don't need your advice.
All right, fine. I'm glad to hear it.
Escoffier!
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now, at long last, I will succeed.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
I think we're almost done,
Yeah!
T-Box.
The Codex is a souvenir of your time here! Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It's all right. It was just a bake-off, not the end of the world. I'm already over it. Besides, it's not all bad. She agreed to compensate Firma. That's mission accomplished for the Spina. Honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first place. I mean, why bother with the whole cooking contest? It's such a waste of time and energy.
But ESCOFFIER. I'm not almost done? Okay. Privately, I'm sure she's devastated, but what's done is done.
No. No! This doesn't make any sense!
Girl, shut the fuck up. I'm like so mad at her right now.
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
Girl, go to bed.
Chef
Good
Savannah.
night. Good night forever.
Savannah?
She's dead. Miss Keisha! Savannah passes out after reading through the original codex.
It's nothing life-threatening.
It's too much
Just a
at this
lot
point,
of
Bijou,
pent-up
like for
stress
real.
and exhaustion.
I tried to give her some benefit of the doubt. Tia Ninja.
I knew it.
Pent up stress?
The truth is, however hard she might be on the rest of us, the person she puts the most pressure on is herself.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
Hey, Joe.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than ESCOFFIER.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
About that, we honestly have no idea how she did it. We were focused on our own work the whole time, like she asked.
Monica.
Leone and Argalia were the ones I tasked with labeling the cakes. I've already spoken to them both. They're at a loss to explain it too.
Monica, come forward, girl.
Not to worry.
You know you
Come
want
on,
to.
Join me downstairs. I'll interrogate the guilty gâteau myself.
Okay, go and interrogate the cake. Bitch. Sorry, that might have been too much. My finger slipped.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I made sure to taste test it before it was served.
Oh?
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched the plates. The offending flavors are coming from in between the icing and the cake base, which means someone tampered with it while it was being made. Or in other words, we have a traitor in our midst.
Mm-hmm. I called it from the start as soon as Monica
I'm sorry.
showed up.
I was forced into it.
I'm a prophet.
It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm
Terrible.
down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were
Time
announced.
for retribution.
Whatever's going on with you, just spill
Blue
the
cat
beans.
ass.
There's no need to hide it.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety. Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I was not a prophet about this.
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so I let contaminated
Savannah was there
ingredients
too,
make
though?
it into the kitchen. But I swear I didn't do it on purpose. I had no idea there was an issue with them, and I didn't know it would end up with ESCOFFIER going to jail.
Savannah was there
But
too,
the last
you
thing
say?
I expected was for Savannah to use it as leverage to blackmail me with...
Terrible.
This is crazy. So Savannah pressured you into sabotaging ESCOFFIER's cake by threatening to expose your secret if you didn't?
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse. I...
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Guys, what are these lines that she has here? By the way.
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. I did my stint at the fortress, and now I'm out. And secondly, I had my own reasons for leaving the Hotel de Boer. This wasn't the only factor. So, you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened or anything like that. Any more than you need to add butter when you're pan-searing foie gras.
Which I need, by the way.
You forgive me?
Oh, well, I'm not saying you don't have to take responsibility for your mistakes. You should tell Vanagem to mark down your performance for the past few months. Then do some digging and find out exactly where those contaminated ingredients came from. Sure, you've made mistakes, but now's the time to fix them. Understood?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Understood.
Bijou. I have no idea what it is. I can't tell if it's part of her outfit or on her skin.
Good. Now, back to Savannah. What about the original codex would compel her to resort to blackmail?
I have my suspicions. Not that I've got any proof to back them up, though.
Like the lighting here a little.
What happened to me? I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left. They think our menu doesn't taste like it used to, especially our signature items.
You mean Gâteau de Boer?
Now that you mention it, I noticed it during the contest too. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the flavor seems subtly different from how it used to be. But the difference was so small, I'm sure no one would notice it besides our most loyal customers and true dessert connoisseurs.
Still,
Really,
as
Bacon?
head chef, it's easy to see why Savannah would get so hung up on it.
Yo, put some respect on my name,
many
Dark.
times I've seen her make the cake base over and over again, late into the night, determined to match Escoffier's version. But something's always slightly off every time.
Yeah, I've noticed that
What's up?
too. Never really gave it much thought, though.
Thinking back on it now, it's clear that Savannah's been in a downward spiral ever since Escoffier left.
She wants to prove that she can fill Escoffier's shoes. That's gotta be the reason.
True, Dark.
But after countless setbacks, she's getting more and more unhinged. And at some point along the way, she switched from doubting herself to doubting Escoffier.
Yeah, it doesn't excuse how she behaved, but it does
Doubting
explain it, that's
Escoffier?
for sure.
For what?
She thought the codex from Escoffier was fake.
Yeah, it
Or
would
was a
explain
fake.
why she was bent on getting the original at any cost. She must have thought Escoffier purposely omitted key details from her recipes when she copied them out. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine, the only one privy to all the secrets of the trade.
Oh, for goodness sake. What a stupid idea.
Of course. Then she finally got the codex only to discover that the secret recipes she's been pining for don't exist at all. Seeing how utterly wrong she was must have been a real shock to the system. It probably brought up everything at once. It overwhelmed her, and she passed out.
There's still one thing that doesn't make sense, though. If Savannah had the real recipe
Yeah, this is
all
what I'm
along,
wondering too.
how come it tasted different? She might not be on the same level as Escoffier, but surely after like 50 attempts, she'd get it right one of those times.
You'd think so, but geniuses like Escoffier are in a league of their own.
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
It definitely does suck to hear all of this stuff.
This
You could tell
tastes
from the
different
start.
from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Get your hands on the codex no matter what it takes.
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
A lot of the English dubbing is coming back, so you let the Lumiline into the kitchen.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe
Also, hey, Tsukasa. Welcome
I'm
in.
the problem.
She's about to go through a self-discovery moment.
I sincerely apologize for putting everyone out. Savannah's awake now, but I don't think she's ready to speak to anyone yet. Let's give her the day to calm down. I'm sure you'll have the chance to talk everything out tomorrow.
Okay.
In that case, I'll go and update for Ma and his family. I wonder what he'll make of all this.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
Sure, let's go.
That was a long day. I think I've earned myself a sweet treat when I get back home.
She's just like me for real.
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
What is it, ESCOFFIER?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose?
Not a whole lot.
Every year, they migrate long distances in search of a suitable home. There's always one goose at the front whose job is to lead the flock. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the ideas about leadership and genius. They usually imagine someone who's a cut above the rest, a model of perfection. But what those poets don't know is that during a migration, the lead goose is always changing. Once the lead goose shows signs of fatigue, it retreats to the back of the flock and allows another goose to take its place. So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come with it, it's something that everyone takes turns at. But we humans completely miss that fact when we project our own ideas about social hierarchies onto them.
Is this about you and Savannah?
I guess what I'm saying is,
Oh,
I don't
cute,
buy into
Iris.
this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Given the same ingredients, same recipe, and same environment, I see no reason why two different people shouldn't be able to create the exact same dish. Of course, some people have a more sensitive palate than others, and some people are just born bolder or more conscientious. But these are all variables that can be accounted for with time and practice. I'd have no reason to expect so much from others if I believed that perfection can only come from the hands of a genius. The only reason I hold people to high standards is because, well, I believe they're capable of greatness.
I don't know if you're right, but I think that's a great thing to believe in. Also, yes, I did pull ESCOFFIER. You look like Navia, why don't you cosplay her? I actually will be doing a Navia cosplay at some point.
Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm gonna get to the bottom of why Savannah failed. And
Good
come
idea.
tomorrow, I'll give her the scolding of her life, pointing out all the mistakes she's made along the way. Then she'll finally see the error of her ways.
Okay. Oh my gosh, hi Emma. My heart just skipped a beat, no joke. Hey.
Thank you for your words of encouragement. I'm gonna head to the Hotel de Boer and spend the night investigating. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
What the heck, don't die.
Calling someone a genius is just another way of saying I'm too lazy to figure out how I need to improve. It's a defeatist attitude and I won't stand for it.
Will I cosplay ESCOFFIER? No, I don't think so. The only reason why I'm cosplaying Navia is because of the subathon. Okay. 5. Dang, we're getting up early as fuck. Should I put my hair up? Low key, my hair is feeling really heavy around me right now. Perhaps, perchance? Dying is against TOS. You could get banned, bro. Could you imagine? Like, I die and they decide to ban me on Twitch even though I'm already dead. That would be kind of hilarious. That's what I told her. Wait, my clip is not in here. Hold on. Done? No, not yet. Okay. I'm back. Under my umbrella. Hey, Mamo! I let him back in the room and this is how he rewards me? Guys, I don't know what his problem is, but he hates seeing characters on the screen so bad. Okay, I had to kick him out again. Again. Let's continue the quest. What the heck? I waited. Oh, I see why. Okay. He really hates characters, dude. I just do not understand. Okay. I'm ready.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting with Vanigem isn't for a while.
I wanted to check on ESCOFFIER.
Check on her? Why? What happened? Oh no. ESCOFFIER, are you alright?
That's what her tail looks like all the time, T-Box. Oh my gosh.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me.
You really did pull an all-nighter then.
Huh? What happened to my coffee?
She's dead.
I really drink it all?
Let me get you a fresh one. For now, you should get some rest.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
I want to make my own coffee. Do I have that recipe? Guys, do I even have coffee beans? Surely it would be like up here though, right? Where's Waffle when I need them? That's what I'm saying, Myrnie. Like, I want this stuff so bad. Let me check, let me check.
Coffee.
She's just like me for real. Oh my god, I can give her cake that has coffee in it, but I want to give her like an actual coffee. That seems more fun to me. She's not dark. I actually forgot to put her on there. Wait. I want to be legit. I want to make this coffee. I'm going to go buy some coffee beans. And buy some coffee from this guy. No, it's because I was doing a recipe thing. Hey, bro. I didn't want to give the coffee cake. I want to give like actual coffee.
Sure
I need
thing.
coffee
We're here
stat. To go, please. I'm grabbing it for a friend.
Huh? Oh, I see. First cup of the season. Yeah,
What does that
get it.
mean?
Young people these days do love their little surprises.
What does that even mean? Not convinced we're on the same page here, but I'm not here to chat. Let's get this coffee to ESCOFFIER. Her leaderboards are up on Akasha? I bet. Wait, I want to buy this and a bunch of coffee beans. And I want to see if I can make my own coffee. I know I'm being extra about this, you guys. I'm so sorry, but I can't help myself, okay? I really can't. Do I even have the recipe? Like, is there an actual coffee recipe, or do I have to give something like coffee cake? Whatever. I'm just gonna go give her what I just bought. See ya, MSP. Have a good one. Oh, the Sumerian one? Okay, well, whatever. I'll just give her whatever I just bought instead. There is a recipe? Okay.
Coffee. Need coffee.
She's really just like me for real. Oh. Cafe Lutece House Grounds. Okay, anyways, here you go, girl. Coffee is very important.
Oh, I smell coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler in Paimon.
No problem, girl. I get it.
Glad
Trust
to
me.
hear it. But make sure to catch up on your sleep when you get the chance.
How goes the investigation?
I think I figured out where the problem lies. Honestly, it's ridiculous. I don't know whether to laugh or cry.
Wait, what investigation? What are you guys talking about?
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here. It's so stupidly small. I can't believe it's caused so much drama.
And yet, look at this kitchen. Seems like you had your own share of failed experiments last night.
Yes, except my failures were stepping stones to success.
ESCOFFIER, have you seen Savannah?
Huh? No, not since yesterday. Why? What's wrong?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were all a little concerned about how she was doing. So, I dropped by her place early this morning to check on her. Only to find an empty house with the doors wide open.
Dang, she
I left
ran for
Alphonse
it.
and the others to keep watch at her home, while I checked the Hôtel de Bord. I'm worried something bad might have happened. If she's not here, then where could she be?
She ran.
Boss, ESCOFFIER, bad news.
Alphonse? You're supposed to be keeping watch at Savannah's house.
We were, but then, just after you left, we found this stuff in her house.
Oh, looks like a map with a bunch of random places circled. What does it mean?
Wait a second. This feels familiar. I'm sure these places are all connected somehow. Of course, from the Codex. They're all places that Modeste explored on his adventures.
Modeste, the founder of the Hôtel de Bord? Why are we acting like we don't know?
I don't understand. The adventure logs in the Codex are too fragmented to be of any use. How come this map shows all the missing details?
The Codex de Bord? Then, this place marked in red out at sea. Could that be the fabled birthplace of Gâteau de Bord?
Seriously? So now she set her sights on finding the original recipe and beating ESCOFFIER that way? Geez, Savannah. Anything to overcome a gâteau plateau, huh?
Ugh, idiot! Does she have a death wish? Those ruins are thousands of years old.
Hold on, there's more. Besides the map, we also found these letters.
A letter received several months ago. It was you. You let the Lumiline through, didn't you? I know you were responsible for purchasing the problematic ingredient that day. What would your good friend think, I wonder, if she learned that she suffered on account of your negligence? What would the people in the hotel think? So, I imagine you'd like to keep this a secret from ESCOFFIER, wouldn't you, Head Chef Savannah? A letter received several weeks ago. Retrieve the real codex, by any means necessary. That's where the real treasure can be found, and you gave it away like a fool. Well then, you're gonna get it back whether in a bet or by force, it doesn't matter. Oh, I know. Don't you have that cooking showdown of yours? And if you don't think you can win, why, you simply need to have your opponent lose. I imagine that assistant of yours might come in handy in that regard. A letter received not long ago. What are you dawdling for? She was the one who concealed the secret recipe in the first place. Why else do you think you've never been able to recreate her work? She's afraid. Afraid that you'll outshine her. What do you imagine everyone says about you, both within and beyond the hotel walls? Ordinary they call you. Untalented. A hack. A failure who will never surpass ESCOFFIER. And you know whose fault that is? That's right. It's hers. She's no saint. Never has been. So why hesitate? I wonder who this is from. This is crazy.
It was you. You let the Lumaline through, didn't you? It sounds like a threat letter.
Yeah, for real.
Does this mean that Savannah was responsible for the safety incident? And not Monica after all?
Makes sense, makes sense.
Retrieve
We
the
called that.
codex by any means necessary. So the cooking contest and the cheating. Someone else was behind her pulling the strings?
But who?
She's keeping the true recipe to herself.
Ugh, this is all such a mess. Paimon needs a second to process this. First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that someone else forced Savannah to force Monica to cheat?
So, did Savannah blackmail Monica? Or is it the other way around? Meanwhile, somewhere deep beneath the sea.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to blackmail Monica, even the suggestion that ESCOFFIER was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand plan, wasn't it, Monica?
Yo, I'm just saying, I would have never seen this coming. Like, this is out of left field for me personally. What? I do not know her motive whatsoever right now. But I guess we're gonna find out.
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Okay. Thanks, Zijan. That's sweet. Guess that answers my question. Yeah. Got finals with lyric. Thank you for the lyric, Josh. Good luck with your finals, man. Okay, here we go. Realm of Feasts Long Forgotten. According to the notes left by Modeste, this was where Remurian foreign legionaries once drank and made merry. But the spirits have vanished into whispers on the wind, and a veil of dust sleeps over every glass. You got this, Josh. Stay strong, bro. Okay. This place is cool. Looking around for chests. Thanks, Josh. Pretty. Love the music too.
Whoa, this place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modest's codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Cute!
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
Guess they're not used to seeing humans. Let's head further in.
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Oh, there's some Remuria runes
did Modest
here.
mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
See you, Wiles. Also,
Good
thank
point.
you, Big Game.
Yes, that's right. It's coming back to me now.
We prepared a banquet for our shy little guests, and as the food flowed away on the current, they broke into a joyous chorus, and the path opened to us.
This is cute.
We have to feed the blubber beasts? With what? There's nothing here besides rocks, romaritime flowers, and lumitoile. See, this is why you should always bring snacks. You never know when you're gonna need them. Now we have to head all the way back to shore and grab some.
There is no time for that. Romaritime flowers and lumitoile will have to do. They may not look appetizing to us, but who knows? They could be blubber beast delicacies.
Wait, we're seriously gonna try this?
You collect the maritime flowers and lumitoiles in the surrounding area. Okay, here we go.
Off to the freezer.
Okay. Cute. Bye. I like that process. It's fun.
Blubber beasts or not, are we sure this stuff is edible?
Trust me, they'll love it.
More pertinently, how do we actually feed it to them?
Oh, good question. If we try to put them in the pool, we'll probably just scare them off again, and who knows how long they'll be gone.
Yes, we can't afford to wait for them to double back. Oh, what was it that Modest said again? Something about the food flowing away on the current.
Okay. Easy enough. This one's just gonna go here. Do I have to, like, hit it or something? Like, how do I get it to move? Hold on. Aha, here we go. Okay. The blubber beast happily scarfs down the food. Oh, I didn't get to read the rest.
Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
Okay.
Yeah. The tracks turned back again. Oh, so annoying.
It's okay, girl. We'll be fine. Okay. Flavor balancing complete. Okay, this time it's to rotate over to the right. This is cute. I am really enjoying this. I wish Cooking Mama was a game on the Switch right now, guys. Oh, it sounded like a thank you. That's what the rest said. The burp sounded like a thank you. How's the Scofie quest? It's pretty good, Aspen. I think you'll like it a lot, especially as a chef. Yourself. I think I'm close to the end. Wait, this is a trial Escoffier. Of course. Okay. Yeah, but still, you're a chef in your own right, I would say, Aspen. Some time ago. Pretty. I love the Remuria rooms. Of course.
Hey, give me your water.
Chill.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
What a bully!
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off.
Girl, shut up.
Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog.
Ew!
Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives.
Girl.
Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back?
Oh, this is like a massive
You're always
spoiler,
so compliant
Aspen.
when I give you instructions by letter.
This bombing
That's
path.
because you threatened to expose
Also, I
me
saw
for
it,
the
Aspen. It
Lumiline
looks really
incident.
good.
I swear, if I'd known what you were planning, I'd never have.
Ha! Don't be so self-righteous. Admit it, you've always been jealous of Escoffier. That's why you lapped up everything I told you.
Thank you for the lyric, Aspen.
You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way her reputation hung over you. So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the villain, that she deliberately hid her secret recipes from you just to hold you back. It was the only excuse you needed to justify getting back at her. First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story with Savelli and my ancestor.
Oh, really?
He offered Modeste his friendship only to murder him out of vanity. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place. You have no idea the countless hours I spent piecing it all together.
She was a really good actress, for real.
So you see, you're no better than Savelli. If you can't beat him, betray him, right?
I am no Savelli, nor will I ever be.
Oh, put a lid on it. You really think you can absolve yourself of your vindictive and jealous behavior now? Just because you finally realize that Escoffier never kept any secrets from you? You didn't show any remorse when she left, or in the cooking contest. Why start now? You have no right to redemption.
You're right.
Not the finger
I don't
wag.
deserve her forgiveness. But I am done being bullied into submission by you!
Tell her!
Ooh, feisty. But you should watch your tone. Talking to me like that could get you in big trouble.
Girl, shut
I
up.
somehow doubt that. Since I poisoned both our water bottles.
What?
ever since I learned the truth.
Oh, true, Naota.
I've been
Good
biding
point.
my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long, and now this is payback.
She poisoned them?
But you drank it too. It's what we both deserve.
Wait.
This is the price we must pay for betraying ESCOFFIER. You'll die here with me, Monica.
Wait, I need to look up something real quick. Okay.
You.
She's on some batshit crazy shit, and I like it.
What's so funny?
Oh, you're too much. I thought I'd play along for a bit just to amuse myself. You gave a very rousing performance. I saw your dumb plan a mile off. There's no poison in these bottles, just clean, fresh water.
Oh.
No.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, you know. Did you really think your half-baked
A lot is
plot
happening,
would fool
Bijou,
me?
for real.
You're a lousy chef, and you make a lousy villain, too. A complete waste of space.
Damn.
No wonder you never amounted to anything.
Damn.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now, I failed again for the last time.
Voice acting is so good.
Why don't you try your hand
Love
at being a
Fontaine.
comedian in your next life? You got a good laugh out of me. But now the show's over.
Yo, she's
You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me. But you had your chance, and now it's time to say goodbye.
In comes ESCOFFIER. Boom.
Let her go, Monica. We've got you surrounded.
They're so toxic,
ESCOFFIER.
for real.
Ugh, looks like I'll have to keep you around for a little longer.
You can't!
Did she just stab her?
If you want her alive!
Oh, no, not yet.
ESCOFFIER and the Traveler. I can't take you both on in combat, but if you so much as flinch, I can end Savannah's life in a heartbeat.
Girl.
Monica, what are you hoping to achieve by this? You're about to commit murder, and for what? A recipe?
A recipe? You chefs are all blinded by your myopic focus on kitchen affairs. Well, some of us actually have bigger fish to fry.
Dude.
Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's right here in these ruins.
Are you serious? You're here because of a Gâteau de Bourg obsession? You've gone completely mad.
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced from these ruins. He and Savelli were fools. A priceless treasure of Remoria in the palms of their hands, and they thought, ooh, this would go great in our cake mix. We're talking about a powerful stimulant that also sharpens the senses. That's no cooking ingredient. It's a groundbreaking drug.
I'm sorry, I had to pause for a second because Monica's voice actor is for real eating this up right now. Like, so good. So good. Fontaine really does always create a different breed of villains, and I love it, though. I really love it. And also, the fact that the secret ingredient all along was the lumaline, right? Saw that one coming a bit.
That's right. I've done my research. It was a
They
drug
love
that
drugs.
Remoria developed for their war machine. I could make a killing by selling it to the treasure hoarders or the Fatui.
Girl.
Will you listen to yourself? You're completely delusional.
My eyes are wide open. Just
Somebody
wait
get
till
her
I
a playable
my hands
character
on
role.
This treasure. You'll see
Please.
what a fool you've been.
Wait, what's that sound?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Seems like she escaped in the commotion. Let's find another route and go after her. She literally is blowing the place up is insane.
Uh-oh. Savannah
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward. She's only taken her hostage because she knows that she's no match for you.
Well, there is one piece of good news. At least Savannah is safe for now.
That's true. Even if she
No,
finds
right,
the treasure,
Bernie?
she'll
This
need
is
Savannah
insane.
alive if she wants to get out of here in one piece.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route.
Climb it. Clearly she's the one that stabbed Nubulette. Okay, what the heck is going on here?
The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere.
Hell yeah, brother. But is there a chest laying around here somewhere? This is a pretty big area. I doubt that they would do that, but imagine they did, though. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. The chests were in the open, so am I wasting my time? Well, still, we'll get a little look around. A little look-see-poo. Oh! Bam! Alright, we're going in the water. Dang, the water's deep as hell! This music is really so gorgeous. Not Zhongli stabbing Nubulette. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Love this so much. It's been a while since I've been in Rumeria waters. Okay, we're going up, boys. Miss a chest? Dead ass? I'm so serious. Be for real. Be so for real right now. On the ground? Alright, we're going back. We're going back. Thank you, guys. This is serious business. If I miss a chest, I will die. Oh my god, it was right in front of my eyes. Thank you. You guys are the best. I would have been so beside myself if I didn't have my two primos. Fuck them.
They were probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Nicicles 101. Time for some rough chopping. A dash of frosting.
Trial ESCOFFIER gives me no energy, by the way. I'm heard about it. 0.25% of a roll. Oh, interesting. Time to read. Following the exalted Harmost order, and in accordance with our Sebastos' most sacred, most benevolent temper, we establish here as condolences for the naturalized barbarian soldiers. Savages they may have been, but they were also warriors. With this secret treasure granted graciously, the warriors' bodily desires are satisfied, that they may fight on with hundredfold bravery. Do it, Therbus. Actually a good idea. Navia's goated.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests.
Let's do it. I've gotten... Wait, low-key dark? I already don't remember. I wasn't really keeping particular track. Okay. I think I've gotten 3 from this domain, but I could be wrong about that. Someone correct me if I'm incorrect. 1 left? Okay. Perfect. Did he get it? Okay.
It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers.
Yeah, I think I did dark.
Cha. Ka. Yeah. Za. Ha. Yeah. Cha. Yeah. Yeah. Cha. Cha. Ha. Ha.
Perfect. Okay. That should be good. It's going. You know what? Genshin should do a Cooking Mama event. Unironically. What the heck?
Yoo-hoo! Busted. A dash of frost.
A moment, please.
Did they eat the food? Oh no, we're good. Wasn't there the Lantern Rite event last year?
I never knew you
Was
could
it like
process
Cooking
limit
Mama?
roll like that. All right, I've got to jot this down. Limit holes and maritime
so funny,
flowers.
Vision.
This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
I didn't miss any chests here, right? I want like a legit Cooking Mama experience. Oh, I remember the Lantern Rite event you're talking about. Yeah, that was pretty close. I actually remember what you mean. Alright, did I get all the chests then? Because that was my 4th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all 4. Hey, Dencio. I appreciate you. How are we doing? I got them all slay.
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
They don't look that worn either. Could they have been left by previous adventurers?
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh? Oh, Modeste and Savelli, do you think they camped here?
By the looks of it,
I
this
didn't
was
have
a
it on
one-person
auto.
camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Let's rummage around. They may have left a journal or something.
Huh, you really think so?
Trust our adventurers' instincts. We're pros at this stuff, just like you're a pro in the kitchen.
Well, I'm a pro, at least.
Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely a pro rummager from all those treasure chests.
And bingo, found it.
Darn it! Paimon was just about to show off her rummaging skills!
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes when I'm cooking as well, but I thought that was just me.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
Okay. Probably
It's been years since I've
Ziona.
last
I could
visited
see
these
it.
ruins.
What's the smelling?
It's exactly the
Savelli.
way I remember it. This place probably hasn't changed in millennia. Sadly, up above, on dry land, everything has changed. The treasure of Remoria. That's what we used to call it. Modeste was right about its potential. It turned Gâteau de Bourg into a national sensation. Our limited stock of the substance meant that the gâteau could only be produced on a small scale. But this only drove up the popularity all the more. Modeste was right about that too. He predicted all of it. He was praised as a genius, while I, as the one person who'd ever disagreed with him, was labeled a talentless fool.
Damn.
Modeste tried his best to console me, but I knew better than anyone just how great the gulf was between us. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career of his own. Why invite further disdain by inserting myself where I did not belong? I told myself that maybe one day, when I finally created a masterpiece of my own, I'd be able to face him without shame. Or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of self-loathing behind me, I'd be able to ask him with a smile on my face, how about we go on one more adventure, for old time's sake? Unfortunately, that day will never come.
So it was Savelli. From the sounds of it, he came back after Modeste had already died.
I always thought it was just a legend. But if it's true, then this must be the place where they found their secret ingredient, the birthplace of Gâteau de Bourg.
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste? If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
I don't think so. Also, Ixie, thank you for the hydrate. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Dev got those rummaging skills after looking for all those chests for real. Also, hey, Bebop, welcome in. Just be careful. We don't really talk in specifics about leaks here, okay? All right, let's keep reading.
The taste of Gâteau de Bourg has changed. Modeste was convinced of this, even though everyone swore they couldn't tell. Being the perfectionist that he was, he refused to accept even the slightest flaw in his work. He stopped all sales of the product, locked himself away in the kitchen, and worked day and night, vowing to find out where he had gone wrong. But as he baked and taste tested over and over again, he found he only strayed further and further from the original taste. It was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness that the truth finally dawned on him. What had changed was not the gâteau, but his sense of taste. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses, taste included, and invigorates the spirit. In the short term, it offers people the ultimate gourmet experience.
Wow.
But in the long term, it dulls their senses entirely. In hindsight, it made perfect sense. After all, why would a culture that sought liberation from the constraints of their bodies care for the loss of their senses? But we realized it too late. We were just too late.
That's a shame.
Over the course of his many culinary experiments, Modeste exhausted the remaining supply of the treasure of Remoria. He consumed it all himself.
Wow.
The finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything ever again.
Wow.
Finally, in despair, he took his own life.
That's such a shame.
And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop him, to offer some words of comfort, or even to say goodbye.
Wow.
Yet despite everything, he sent me his final letter.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess Monica was really onto something. It really was a kind of drug.
So, Modeste chose to end his own life. Then, why all the rumors that Savelli murdered him? Also, neither the Codex nor any other contemporary records make any mention of the treasure of Remoria. It's almost as if someone deliberately erased it from history.
Modeste told me everything in his final letter. His was a tale of how even a genius could fail, and how much more devastating it is when it happens. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis from knowing the truth? Or maybe he wished for me to warn the public about the dangers of Gateau de Bourg, proving that I had been right all along. But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, his fall from grace would be swift and merciless. 1 minute a genius, the next a joke. It would surely spell the end for his restaurant too. What would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison to the scorn shown to him by the history books.
Wow, Savelli's actually a good friend.
I cannot let that come to pass. I will do what I must to protect his name. It will mean tampering with his notes to remove the damning details, leaving mere fragments of our story behind. It may lead his family to suspect me of having a hand in his demise. But if that's the price of destroying all evidence of my crimes, then so be it. I would rather the world believe a tale of genius and jealousy than see his reputation in tatters.
Wow.
The final loose end is the evidence here, at the bottom of the sea.
Oh no, we've got to stop Monica.
Huh? What's wrong? Didn't we say Savannah should be safe for now?
Food Wars Lost episode is fire.
But if Monica finds out what happened to the treasure, there's no telling what she might do.
Okay, stop Monica. Anything else? I thought I saw something that I could read here. Yeah, here we go. The barbarians who take are gradually losing part of probably their senses. There's no cause for worry. The desire to break free from forms of flesh and blood is also the first step to guiding them toward accepting civilization. It's showing like how it was used in ancient Romurian times. It's actually really interesting. These rooms are for real so pretty. Really like them a lot. What did she do?
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you underestimated the children of Modeste. Some fragments of his diary escaped your clutches, and we have held on to them for generations. But I have to thank you too, Savannah. Without your help retrieving the codex, and with it the last piece of the puzzle, I may never have found this place. But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure of Remoria is mine!
Bro's insane.
It's empty.
It's empty? Monica?
She's about to go crazy.
We were seconds too late.
ESCOFFIER? What's the deal with that jar?
Savelli's final act! He wanted to conceal the secret of the treasure forevermore and make sure it would never harm anyone again. So he came here after his friend's death and destroyed every last shred that remained.
This can't be happening. All the years I spent piecing together the truth. All my painstaking planning. All that for an empty jar?
Uh-oh, is she gonna break it?
Don't do anything stupid. This ruin is more dangerous than you realize.
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Uh-oh. She's pissed. Okay, but that was pretty, bro.
To Lord Remus. You barbarian shall be slain.
Yo, if this happened to me, I would be pooping my pants.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
She's so bossy.
Up to the freezer!
Yo, they never give me any energy on this ESCOFFIER. Like, what the heck? Right, Myrnie? Like, what the heck?
Why is this place still shaking?
Maybe it's because of the fighting, or maybe because Monica was too trigger happy with her explosives.
Either way, it's all her fault. Enough chit-chat. Let's get out of here. Traveler, Escoffier, come on!
You can't just leave them there, bro.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no, you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you.
Bro!
I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
She's actually so unhinged.
You're a psycho.
Real. Okay, Savannah! W's in the chat.
Savannah? Oh, when did you wake up?
That's the question you want to ask right now?
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Talk your shit, girl. Stand up for yourself. We need to go. We're out of time.
Traveler? Okay, let's go.
Good night. I guess. So it reminds me of Sino's story quest. I don't remember if it's the first or the second one, though. There's a lot happening in this quest, for real, for real. But I love it. Girl, are you okay?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Traveler! And Paimon!
Venegem, what are you all doing here?
What did you expect us to do?
So
Stay at
did
the restaurant and
Risley's
sit
too,
on our
I
merry
think, Arnis.
derrieres, while the Traveler and Escoffier were out here risking their lives?
We had to do something. Even though that something
Bye-bye,
ended
Monica.
up being, well, waiting for you here instead.
That counts for something.
I don't deserve any of you. And I certainly don't deserve to be your head chef.
Yes,
It
you
was
do,
my
girl.
fault
Chill.
Escoffier had to leave. Then I couldn't live up to her standards. I acted like a tyrant in the kitchen. And now I almost got myself killed.
It'd be like that, girl. Don't worry. Also, hi, Kate. I love you. Thank you for the 46 months, even if you can't hear me. Wait, I just got 6 text messages from Kate. Hold on. Hold on a second, guys. I have to do a favor for Kate. Okay. Okay. Okay, I had to ask somebody something for Kate. All right. Sorry. This is very important business. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Okay. Kate's so funny. Okay, sorry. I totally stopped the entire quest. Okay, I'm done. Let's continue. Almost got myself killed. What's up? Ocelot, welcome in. I hope you're doing well.
Come back, Escoffier. Come and be our head chef again. I'll never be able to replace you.
Savannah, it's time to
Okay,
gain some
so
confidence.
everything
for
I
real,
said
for
to you the
real.
day I left, it just went in one ear and out the other?
Huh? Sorry, I was kinda in my own head at the time.
Making that
All I
emote is
could
so
think about
cute.
was the Lumiline situation. What was it you said again?
Forget it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't leave this job because of you. And you're not nearly as awful a chef as you think.
I know,
If
it's
you were
so
that
funny,
bad,
right? Ocelot.
why would all your
Not
staff show up
funny,
here
but
for you?
like insane.
Escoffier's right. Sure, you nitpick our work and get us to do things over a lot. But when it comes down to it, you're the one who's always doing whatever it takes to make sure the customers get served on time, every time.
Things were pretty rough after Escoffier left, and Savannah's the only reason we've been able to make it through.
Our customers know that Escoffier doesn't work for us anymore. But the fact is, they keep coming back.
That's an
If
important
that's
point
not
to
an
make.
endorsement of your work, I don't know what is. At
True.
the end of the day,
Wait,
we're all
one
human,
tenpole is
and we
huge,
all
Ocelot.
make
Congrats.
mistakes. All we can do is recognize where we get it wrong and do our best to improve.
His voice
That's
is nice.
all
It
that's
sounds kind of
humanly
familiar,
possible.
actually.
No, I get what you're saying, but what I did to Firmont and to Escoffier, it's unforgivable.
Well, about that, there's someone else here to see you, Chef.
It's been a while, Chef Savannah.
Let's talk it out.
Firmont? I'm so sorry. I put far too much pressure on you. And the way I stubbornly refused to go and see you after you fell ill. There's no excuse. But I'm too late, aren't I? The damage is done. I heard that you can't even hold a kitchen knife anymore.
Actually, I think I'm going to be just fine.
Huh?
We thought Firmin's problem was purely psychological in nature. But after the threat letter came to light, it got Firmin thinking. And then he remembered the tea that Monica used to give him every night.
Oh, yeah.
And as it turns out, she was lacing it with Lumaline the whole time.
What the? How did she even get that?
Doesn't it cause nerve damage?
Well, okay, I guess it was on the market at one point.
It can.
Dude.
High doses pose a risk of serious nervous and sensory complications. But if you calculate the dosage carefully, you can control the
Yo, she
extent
keeps
of its
getting
effects.
worse and
A
worse.
small dose might simply make a person more emotional, whether that mean more fragile or more hot-tempered.
No wonder it seemed like you'd lost your edge.
Was she giving it to
I asked my friends
Savannah
at the
too?
Fontaine Research
Or nah?
Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also
That's
fixed
good, at
me up with
least.
some meds and said I should recover in no time.
You're already sounding a lot more confident. She's
Well, that's
actually
what
such
happens
a
when you
piece
give
of
someone
shit.
a little bit of hope to cling on to.
There's more. We believe that Firmin was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so,
So,
irritable this
I
whole
had
time.
some of the
let's
concept
not be too
right,
quick to blame
but I had
everything on the
no
Lumiline.
idea someone was
That
poisoning
stuff
her.
can only amplify
No
what's
idea.
already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will.
W.
I'm sorry. There's still one question that's really bugging me. Why is it that no matter what I do, my Gâteau de Bourg never tastes the same as yours? Is it just... I mean, is it because you're a genius and I'm not?
No.
It's because the heating element in your oven is broken, you silly goose.
What?
Yo, that's insane. Actually. She did say it was really dumb. I would be so pissed if I were Savannah, for real. I appreciate Escoffier being like, you can't blame everything on the drugs. I agree. She is so British. I've said it many times during this quest. They definitely should have let her just use the accent. Is that it?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the equipment, I noticed it right away. There was a half-degree discrepancy between the temperature setting and the actual temperature. All the ovens in the whole kitchen had the same problem.
Wait, she's
Scottish?
Scottish?
At the time, but by this point, it's pretty obvious that Monica must have tampered with them.
She's Scottish? I thought she was British. Oh my goodness. The quest seems intense, but all the story quests lately seem to have higher stakes. It's really good, though. I'm enjoying this one a lot. Oh, okay. Also, another doc for Monica.
I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off, since the issue affected both our teams. But of course, Monica sabotaged mine, so that could never happen.
No. I spent so long trying to find out where I was going wrong, and then you pinpoint the problem in just one night?
Dude, she was working her ass off.
To one simple, undeniable truth. You're a genius. And I'm just plain old Savannah.
Oh, cut it out! Stop the woe is me act
Who does
for a
she
second
play in
and
Wola?
just think. I came up with this recipe.
Lumi? I don't know who
You
Lumi
don't
is.
think that might have something to do with it? Do you
Wait,
know
maybe
how
I do,
long I
actually.
spent perfecting my gâteau de bourg? 3
The little
years.
Billy Pop, right?
3 whole years. I know this dish inside out, back to front and upside down. And you've been head chef now
She be
for
working.
what? 6 months? If that? A couple hundred failed attempts, and you're gonna throw in the kitchen towel and declare you'll never be successful because you're not a genius. You clearly have no idea how many kitchen failures I've had under my belt, or just how long it took me to finally get my recipe to a level I was satisfied with. Genius or not, everyone makes mistakes. Modeste did, Savelli did, everyone does. You're only a lousy chef if you don't face up to your mistakes, learn from them, and then keep chipping away until you crack the problem once and for all. Surely you haven't forgotten all that.
She kept testing a bunch
You
of
were
stuff.
no lousy
Bacon.
chef back when I handed you the reins.
I haven't forgotten. And I'll make sure I never do.
Cute.
That's our head chef. Ha! Sounds like we won't need another changing of the guard in the Hôtel de Bord kitchen anytime soon.
W.
Huzzah!
What a perfect ending to a crazy journey. Look how happy everyone is.
So you got your mojo back now?
Yeah. Thanks to you, ESCOFFIER. In fact, no. Thanks to all of you.
Aw, friends again. So nice to see them finally settle their beef.
Yeah, it's nice. Maybe not all their beef.
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But that was mostly Monica's fault, wasn't it?
Right. And also, does it have to be right now? Savannah's only just got her mojo back, and you barely escaped from a death trap.
No excuses. This is a cooking contest between 2 top chefs, and nothing will stand in its way. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is happening today. Right now, this instant.
Hey,
She's so intense. I love it.
This whole time you were salty about losing?
The second cooking contest commences now!
Let's go.
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I love the music for this a lot. Yo, let me get some of that. Yo. Oh my god, I need that in my life. I need that in my life so bad. I kind of want Savannah to win though. I want her to win actually.
What are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like.
I want her to win. Kind of feel bad for her after all this.
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
I'm gonna cry. What the heck? No. More cutscene. I was invested.
The results are in! A landslide victory for
Okay.
ESCOFFIER!
Listen, it was gonna be too much for Savannah to win there for sure, but I had my heart going out to her for real. I really did. Did you hear that Raiden could cook now? Are you talking about with ESCOFFIER's skill? It's okay. She'll get there.
Quite
She's gonna work hard for it,
Piece
for real.
of cake.
Her tail seems very happy with the results. The cutscene was really cool. I felt like I was watching an anime.
Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
This wasn't for you, was it? You did this for Savannah's sake.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened?
What are your future plans? Are you gonna stay at the Flou Sanja?
I thought
I also
Navi
want
would have
everything to
filled
be a
you in.
cutscene.
And actually, I said all this to Savannah before I left. Although, as we saw, I don't think any of it sank in. I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had reached a point where it didn't need me anymore. So I decided to step down and
The
look for
hearts are
new
super
opportunities
cute.
to improve myself.
Improve how?
Well, a while back, I got to know a fellow chef from Liyue.
Xiangling?
And in her, I saw so many new possibilities.
Yes! Oh my god, I love this
She has that same
crossover.
adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime mucus, blizzard tails. With her, nothing's off the table.
I love this
There's
crossover
a whole
so
world of new
much.
flavors out there waiting to be explored, hiding away in ingredients we overlook.
Cute. So cute.
Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
I wish I could have.
Paimon didn't notice at all.
Half of the art of cooking is dissecting the recipes of previous chefs and figuring out the exact constellation of elements that gave their work its signature taste. And the other half, it lies in freeing yourself from the confines of the kitchen.
Let
You've
her
gotta go
cook,
out and explore
literally.
the endless possibilities out there.
She's so cute.
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try your cooking anymore.
Well, I'm always down to be your taste tester. You should definitely make Paimon test all of your most experimental dishes.
Hey!
Don't worry,
Yes,
it's not gonna
Ren.
be a free-for-all like in
I saw that as
Modeste's time.
well.
Before I put anything into my food, I'll obviously do my research, make sure it doesn't contain any harmful substances. In the meantime, take this. It's a recipe for Petit Gâteau de Boer revised version. I tweaked it to suit your needs as busy adventurers.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy, and remember, feedback is always welcome.
Remy like the mouse or the rat.
So, do you ever see yourself returning to Hotel de Boer?
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanishem that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the food remains at an acceptable level.
Good luck to Savannah, I guess.
You know, Paimon's still a little disappointed that we never got to see the treasure of Remoria. Surely Monica wouldn't have gotten drawn in so deeply if it wasn't for all the mystery surrounding the original Gâteau de Boer. She practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary. Then went to all that trouble to infiltrate the Hotel de Boer. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
She sold her soul for a dream, then had a rude awakening. Her life's work became a grand exercise in futility.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between Modeste's writings and what we saw in those ruins, I think I may have figured out the truth. The so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorians extracted from Lumitoiles, better known to us as Lumiline.
Huh? So then, why all the hype back in the early days of Gâteau de Boer?
Don't forget, it was a very different era. We could barely even refine sugar back then. So desserts were very much in their infancy. In a world of bland food, it's no wonder that the first thing to really excite people's taste buds took the world by storm. And as for the Lumiline, it may well have been somewhat valuable in ancient times. But these days, it's just another drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Even if Savelli hadn't destroyed it all, I doubt it would be worth that much these days.
So after all that, there was nothing in those ruins but worthless junk.
Chill.
Feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost
history.
feels sorry for Monica. She sacrificed it all only to get nothing in return.
She got exactly what she deserved. Yes, Paimon, poor, poor Monica.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hey, girl.
Huh? Navia? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Well, check it out. They ran a special issue. Did you see anything like this down there? Freshly unearthed from the ruins of Remoria. A magnificent jar thought to be over 1,000 years old. Experts say it has immense artistic and historical value. It could be worth an absolute fortune.
Wait, isn't that the jar they used to hold the treasure?
If only it was still in one piece. Some butterfingers must have dropped it or something. It's such a shame.
GG. Treasured above all. Quest complete. Wow. That quest had a twist that I was not expecting. Most of the themes in it, like, obviously we could kind of get a grasp of before they happened, but I wasn't expecting Monica specifically to be as crazy as she ended up being. Like, wow. Don't mind if I do. Did they find a body next to it? Bro, she's gone. Yeah, hotel, oh my goodness. Fontaine has an insane amount of drugs. For what reason? Literally for what reason? Once again, we have even more scenes where the traveler gets separated from Paimon. They're trying to get us used to the concept, and you know what? I'm very much down for it, personally. I also love Fontaine, man. Fontaine is so great. Yeah, the Monica part was definitely a plot twist for me. Although, I know. I really did not expect her to be, like, the one running the show of, like, all of this nasty shit. Drugs are. Bro, they gotta get something under control because what the actual fuck, man. They have a lot of drugs, murders, and kidnappings. Like all of the crazy shit goes down in Fontaine, for real. But I love it. I really love it. Okay, I'm gonna do one last artifact run before I end the stream, you guys. Perhaps it's time. You got this, Arnis. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Oh no. Oh no, Asian invasion. Wait, I'm gonna turn down the volume just a bit. Because sometimes it can get loud when I'm fighting and whatnot. Dude, like, Fontaine's villains are actually just built different. From the very beginning. From the very, very start of Fontaine as well. Also, don't look at my friendship team, okay? It's doing its best. Ba, ba, Okay. They're villains in Genshin, not playable. But the NPCs, they go fucking crazy. Yeah, I'll probably just save it all for next week, I think, Dark. That's my plan right now. This thing that sucks about the restream chat is I don't see stream streaks at all. That sucks Ocelot, for real. See ya, Murney. Go get some sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. We'll do the event next week for sure. For sure. This way more of it will be out and whatnot. Emotional support Aoife, of course. No, he's there to swirl the electro at the beginning of the fight. Because I put him on Viridescent. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get ready to end the stream. Yeah, you don't see my 175 stream streak? Do you actually have that? Yeah, your name. EP time is about to be. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm tired. I had fun. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for stream. We'll be back next week, probably on Monday, and we'll do the event. Slay! Oh my goodness, I was scratching my neck, now look at it. Oopies. Wait, should I add my ESCOFFIER to my profile? I don't think I've updated my profile in a while. Who should I take out? I'm gonna take out Kinich. And I'll put ESCOFFIER in there to satisfy anyone's curiosity. Should fully come out by the 13th. When's my next stream? Okay, well that works out. I'll just do the first 2 days or whenever, whatever it is. Thank you so much for the stream, guys. I appreciate you. I added my ESCOFFIER to the profile. So whenever that updates within the next 10 minutes or whenever I log out, whatever the case, blah, 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 it'll update and you'll be able to see where she is. If somebody looks at it, let me know. Because I probably won't look. How was the quest? The quest is really good. You're gonna love it. You are going to love it. Trust. It was... a lot happened, to be honest. A lot happened. Thanks for the stream, guys. I appreciate you. Also, I see you, Dark. W streak, bro. W streak. Okay, good night, you guys. I will see you Monday. Enjoy your weekends. Enjoy yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the quest tomorrow, Tebin. Enjoy. Good night, you guys. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for doing the quest with me. Hanging out hanging out during the quest with me. Words. Okay. Okay. You love the event. It's like the potion event. I'm so excited. I told you guys, management sims are right up my alley. So I'm ridiculously excited for that. Thank you, guys. Everybody sleep well. Again, take care of yourselves this weekend. Do something fun. Relax. Whatever makes you happy. And I will see you guys on Monday, okay? Okay. I'm done yawning. Good night, gamers. Goodbye.